Nobody in here revealed to me that you order things well done.
I'm trying to think of what I would order well done, and I can't think of it.
Countdown screen is up, and the stream is technically begun.
Yo.
So, just so you know.
I'm gonna finish up the crisp.
No, we're not getting... Wait.
What?
Did it go briefly live?
No, it's playing it. And I don't want to listen to us.
Echo chamber!
In fact, I'm not sure if I can still monitor chat unless the video is technically going.
Got it.
So I'll just gotta keep it there.
Court will probably do some chat monitoring. I'll get some crisp later. Probably after we have party wiped.
We're already down 1, so...
And specifically, we're down our healer.
Yeah, so I can't imagine the rest will take
It's okay, guys. Poco has a lot of meat that can heal. Like, unironically, I have a lot of meat in my inventory that is worth substantial health.
We're gonna Skyrim it in between rounds. Pause the game, I eat my food, and then I play again.
That's why it exists. That's why you've had a chance to gather.
Hold on. She plays with Wi-Fi, right?
I hate where this is going already. I
trade her the items, and I shut down the game. She has a copy of the item. I boot up my old save, and I still have it, right?
Corrupted save file.
That's how it works.
Totally.
That's how it works?
Preemptively.
And that's how Pokemon is. And that's how you spoof your Pokemon, how you get infinite Master Balls. Attach it to a Pokemon, trade it to your friend, and turn your game off. They keep the copy of the Pokemon, and you boot up your save.
What are we trading from Legend of Zelda?
Meat.
Food! So we can all still eat food and heal up in this dungeon.
So
with
we're save scumming to have infinite health pots out of the side of combat.
The only way we can do it is because Alexis is here.
Yeah.
Because the rest of us are playing split screen.
Yeah. We're playing local co-op.
Split screen plus Wi-Fi, I was about to say sounds hard, but we literally do that with
Div, yeah.
I was like,
Divinity.
That happens.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Death!
I hope our 2 sides meet up or I'm gonna be real sad.
If what?
Nothing.
You'll know.
Hello.
Alright.
Heyo.
Oh, wait a sec. I'm royal.
Don't you be the graceful one.
How fucking dare you?
Easily court adjusted.
I probably have the highest dexterity in the party, other than Koya.
I was gonna say,
you are the royalty out of all
I'm
of us.
gonna reach for
I
my
literally
character
said that!
sheet.
This is true.
We've leveraged that before.
We have.
You guys have leveraged that. Umara has wanted no part in any of those.
I was like, what?
Umara's like, fine, I am royalty.
I'm a princess.
Oh, right, I'm at 10.
Okay. 10 dexterity?
Health.
Health.
Oh, I was like, how?
But that's 10 out of 24, so it's like...
That's barely less than half. You're fine.
So, the way that the whole cartridge thing works, the cartridge basically jumps out of your hand.
Oh, dear.
Because you throw it down, you hit the power button immediately, because there's ish to do.
You're gonna break it, Thomas.
Come on.
Why am I the... Why am I the...
Assuming that Thomas is the one.
Because he's always the one that plugs it in.
He's always the one who selects the save file. We assume he's their player 1.
Okay. So
We're
at least
playing
we say
at his
we're
house.
assuming.
There.
There. Yes.
You do have 2 save files available.
Yes.
If you wish to...
Yeah, because I
reload the beginning
technically overwrote the Deku Tree
You
file.
did.
Just
You
in
did?
case you had to
Well-
boot up the last one.
Well, let's pick up where we left off on Has to Its Best to. Save file 2.
But isn't that pickup?
No, it's where we left off. The Deku
Okay.
Tree is when you went missing. At the end of that fight, I hit save. And then we went wild to try and find you. So that's the save scummy option.
So you guys have a map drawn up from when you interrogated one of your speaking foes.
Yes.
I added a couple of things to it to clarify exactly what's gone on so far. Blue is the general outline of the dungeon. You have the little circle thing in the middle, which rotates, and it only rotates
The
like
rotisserie.
yeah, it rotates one direction and switches to rotate the other direction.
That's where Jitsuko's gone. Into the rotisserie.
That's awful.
Green marks some of the kind of like it marks the statue at the beginning. It marks doorways. It marks the little posts that they barred your way initially, and then you just kept going. And you guys, the red trail is where you've been so far.
I like this room where it's messy.
That's
That's where the fight was.
That's where the fight was. So that is how I communicated that the fight happened. Last we left off, you guys had entered the training room, and you had kind of taken care of business with the next generation of Iga, making sure that it never comes to
The
pass.
younglings.
And that's kind of where you left off, where the adrenaline's kind of fading. The panic may have not, but you are a long way from home, and you are down one party member.
This isn't Kansas.
This isn't Kansas anymore, Poco.
Poco is now in canonically red high heel slippers.
I was
Silver
imagining.
from the book.
I was imagining Poco would be Toto.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, he's definitely
Instead of being in a little chicken costume, he's in a little Shih Tzu costume.
No, it's still a chicken costume, but he pretends to
Little
be a
terrier.
Bless the rains down in Africa, please.
dog.
Okay, wait. There's exactly enough of us to be each character from Wizard of Oz, so I'm going.
You're
Dorothy.
the Tin Man.
Shut up!
Dorothy because she's so fragile.
Yeah, I respect that.
Fucking dare you!
Cowardly Lion because sneak around.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
Scarecrow.
No
because
brains?
Crow. Bird.
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 I was gonna say also like no brains but all heart.
No brains but all heart.
Can't relate.
Also
Yep.
can't relate. I have no brains, but I'm also made of wood, so no heart.
Yeah.
Is Poco the Scarecrow?
No, Poco's Toto.
Poco's
Poco's
Toto.
Toto.
Nobody else can be Toto.
Me.
Scorpion Boy is Toto.
Okay, then who?
Poco is the wizard.
Two Toto run.
No.
Don't look behind the curtain.
Poco's the curtain.
Poco is the witch that got squashed.
You are not Nessa.
So
Let's keep going.
currently in the training room, there are a couple of dummies that have been used for target practice. There are harnesses that allow to practice running against a waterfall.
The sex swings.
There are
Yes.
various little like quicksand rivulets that were in this room, and
Yes.
now there's a lot of dead bodies.
It happens.
You're welcome.
And this is where you find yourselves.
Let's get to the jail.
Nowhere to go but up. Metaphorically.
I think the jail is down.
It was a metaphor.
Nowhere to go but down.
Yep. Onwards.
How, where?
Forward.
Forward this kitchen.
Then we go to the kitchen. What are we lost? Where are we confusing?
Okay.
What have we talked about up and down? There's never any stairs. This has so far been one floor.
I'm gonna punch a hole through the ceiling.
Well, Jitsuko fell through the floor, so...
Yeah. So that's the thought process.
Okay.
I'm still
To
Forward.
Into the
le
kitchen.
kitchen.
Not
Ganondorf!
He turns around. He's been stuffing his face.
With Jitsuko.
Oh!
No.
Oh, you mean I imagine like him and Jitsuko standing next to each other, like both eating. And walking in and being like, what the fuck?
I talked it out with him, guys. It's fine.
All of us were like, oh no, and you were just like, what? They're eating.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I'm confused.
No, you don't understand. They're eating her, and then they're going to eat me. Oh my god.
I don't know either, Corey.
Kitchen.
Kitchen is somewhat dark. The kind of things you use, you don't find a lot of sharpened knives. It seems like butter knives seem to be fine for what has been done in here. Some frying pans, a lot of implements using to mash, but it's weird that there's only selective kitchen utensils for those of you who know enough about kitchens. Other than that, it seems to be fairly unoccupied. Vague smell of bananas.
Nothing but fried plantains in here.
And another exit that we have
Yeah.
not perused.
True.
Door forward.
Yep. Which puts you in
Jitsuko's
the
not here. Door forward.
puts in the top corner.
Yeah.
Opening it, you enter into another dark room. I don't think anyone has any light spell. Do you have the light spell?
Light on my sword.
I have dark vision.
Okay, so those were active.
Yeah.
Okay. Bananas. Just bananas. Piles of bananas. Table over there, pile of bananas. Table over here, pile of bananas. And kind of like past where like the tables go, you hear this constant.
That's a disturbing sound. I'm not even here.
I don't think that's Jitsuko,
Suspicious.
and let's see if we can get through, and if not, we
Those
missed
of you with
something.
dark vision see a face pop out from the other side. There is a bokoblin eating bananas.
Who has dark vision?
I do.
Okay,
Does it
I was
not
like,
notice
I
us, or does it
certifiably
like
do
just
not.
keep eating bananas?
When you guys talked, it was like, hmm?
But does it just keep eating bananas?
Not exactly.
Oh.
I believe it would kind of roll for the initiative thing.
Oh, okay, touche.
There's only things for mashing because they're just making banana bread.
That's it.
No, mashed bananas.
I got an 8.
Okay. Basically, if you beat 16,
Cool.
or go first.
17.
Yes,
That beats this.
14 in my case, so.
Cool. Girlfriends are up.
Spaces are going to be
Relative.
relative, yeah. So imagine that be like where he is behind a table eating bananas, and this where you guys are.
Approximate distance.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
45, you bastard.
Let's make it about 40.
Cool, that's charge distance for me.
Okay. Roll an acrobatics check.
Over the bananas. Sick.
Pogo faults.
Banana
Slips out of
slips.
bananas.
Okay.
Banana slips.
Must be to 16.
I'm prone. Is that the end of my turn?
Do you take another move action?
To stand up.
Roll an acrobatics check.
2.
Pogo slips back to the ground.
He's doing the cartoon thing. Okay. I'll get.
Did you beat a 16?
I did. I was
Okay.
17 as well.
We're next.
I'm gonna get 10 feet away from him and hit him with my whips.
Do you move? Roll an acrobatics check.
18 plus 8.
18, yeah,
26.
You move.
Okay, 26. 20 to hit, not natural. For the first
Yeah,
one.
vanishes.
Yeah,
into
roll
darkness.
damage.
Yep. Seer disappears for no explainable reason.
Oh, I didn't even tell you guys that there was a banana. Or
I
well
found
aware
it.
that there are
I
bananas.
found the bananas.
Did you guys know there were bananas in here? Okay.
I thought it was a bunch of angry bees.
Could be.
It's a science joke.
I'm gonna hit him with both of them. Do you want me to roll both to hit? And
Roll
then
first damage because it's just.
First damage is 3.
Okay, you're gonna need to roll a second attack.
That one is 22.
Okay. That
Quick
hits
and
as well.
good.
That one is 1. 1.
Okay, he's still alive.
Okay.
Oh.
And he throws a banana at you.
Give me the banana damage.
16 to hit.
The banana.
Oh. Does
16
not make.
bananage.
Does not hit.
Splat. Sploosh.
So you guys see me
And
disappear.
now the banana boomerang comes back up. No, I'm kidding. That'd be fun.
This is actually the leader of the Yiga. This is Master.
This is Master
This is
Koga.
Master Koga.
He's in a transformation jutsu right now.
That's everyone
Who's
else's
next?
turns.
I got an 8.
I'm a 14.
So you're
Do
definitely
it.
before me.
Go ahead.
So I would like to
Banana damage.
stealth
Banana
and try to
mage.
find the exit.
Okay, so you're moving?
Yes.
Acrobatics check.
So I'm rolling both stealth and acrobatics.
Acrobatics first.
Okay.
Because if you fail the acrobatics, you're going to make more noise than
That's entirely fair.
what you would like to achieve.
That's a 22.
Now you can roll your stealth.
Ooh, that's a nat 19. Total comes to
36.
36.
What's Koi who?
Yeah,
Koi
exactly.
what?
I never knew a Koya.
She's still
I'm
thread
gonna
out of our
Koi
memories.
fish.
Great, we lost another party member.
We didn't have her in the first place.
It's just you and me now.
You were the one that.
Oh God!
You were the one that
Just
like,
Poco and Umara, the most dysfunctional duo to ever exist.
We can go back to full party size. Just draw the
Pogo
sword
cast
forward.
light?
Ah.
Okay, and you just have your armor.
You
that
guys
goes-
mirror image? Bam, we're
I'm-
above max power.
There is
Specifically, I'm
there is an
dropped,
exit
Gotcha.
Yep.
right here.
So yeah,
Basically, you are adding places on the map once you visit them.
awesome.
Is
As
there
you
a
do.
prison past their banana storage? That's awful.
Imagine being a prisoner.
And having to be escorted through the
through the
bananas.
banana room, and you're just like, what the hell?
The first punishment is you have to walk through the banana room while bound.
So I can't actually see an enemy, so I'm just gonna pick Poco up and sling him over his shoulder.
You move.
Why would I have to move? Poco didn't go anywhere.
Okay. Okay.
You good?
I think we're back
Alright.
to the. I
Cool.
think you guys had the two
Yep.
top initiatives.
Yep. I'll let you go because you're at the thing.
Okay. This time Scorpion Boy's gonna get on the other side of him.
He's gonna
Scorpion
try.
needs to make an acrobatics check.
If he can.
If this is against trips, Scorpion Boy gets plus 16.
It's not a trip. It's
Okay.
a fall.
We're streaming, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just doing the double checks.
Should be. Everything should be working.
That was a 6 plus his dex?
Yeah.
His dex mod.
Which I don't have written down.
What's the score?
What's the what?
Did you write down dex?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
I don't have any of his basic
We're gonna say it's
stats.
+2.
8.
Scorpion Boy trips and falls on his tiny little face.
Okay.
Poor Scorpion Boy.
Then I'm just gonna hit him again with the whips.
Whip him.
As you do.
Oh, that one is 10.
Whip him.
Close.
That one is 20
That'll do.
something.
Barely.
3 more.
Yep, you will knock him out. Hits the ground.
Then I'm just gonna keep walking towards the door.
Make
Okay.
an acrobatics check.
Squad carefully takes 10 to... No, we can't take 10.
You crawl through the bananas.
22.
Okay.
Okay.
After skillfully dispatching the foe, she starts like actually looking at the ground and being like, nope, 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 and
Over
picks,
Scorpion Boy.
picks her way through.
I'm gonna gust the Deku Leaf through the room to clear a
Oh,
path.
I was gonna say
Nice.
Poco in one hand, Trident in the other, trash pickup.
Just a dozen bananas.
I like to imagine as you go for it, Poco's already got the leaf out and just...
As I'm doing it, I eat the bananas to regain health.
Some of them are
As far as they are bananas.
chomp chomp.
They taste real. There's something weird about them.
I'm a
Did you eat
fish.
one?
They taste weird. They're bananas.
Did you eat them?
Yeah, I'm
safe.
trash picking. Oh no.
Hallucinogenic
Oh,
bananas.
no.
Bananas, man.
That's a 4.
Like, kind of the world gets a little hazy. It's
You ate
These
a bad
ain't right.
banana, man.
these
Drug
ain't right.
bananas.
They are.
Do I regain
They're
any health?
poison the
though?
bananas they try to sell
Woo!
like, in Breath of the
That's
Wild.
one more than I had before.
As one of their ongoing schemes, they try to sell you bananas. And if you buy one, they're like, okay, have a nice day. And if you refuse, they reveal themselves and fight you. As they try to poison you with bananas.
Koya would notice it first, though. The other door that you found opens of its own kind of volition, I guess you could say, by a feathered hand. What? I'm so glad all of you are here.
Quill.
Me from the other side of the room, still in the dark about all this. These bananas suck!
How did you all get here?
We walked.
Is there another person in there?
There's a lot of people in there.
Jitsuko.
I haven't seen her.
Poco pushes past, light on his sword.
Yeah.
This
Time.
Focus
Oh
on
my
Mara's shoulder.
Poco is gonna hop down.
Okay, I was like, what?
Poco
Poco's moving.
fucking he like spinning drunken master headbutts through Quill. He's gotta see what's up.
I appreciate your aesthetic.
Mara's just like,
Poco's aesthetic is a mess. Don't appreciate it.
I appreciate your aesthetic, and you will like it.
He's in a chicken suit, guys. He's in a chicken suit in
He's
our
a tiny
climactic
tree
dungeon.
in a chicken
He's a
suit.
tiny tree in a chicken suit
Yep.
with a really weird mask.
And he's my girlfriend.
Yeah, we're girlfriends.
Don't make fun of Poco.
Make
Safe.
Safe.
I'm very safe.
Safe.
Who needs pronouns when you know their name?
Yes, though.
From now on, I will only be using names.
Gonna need to match this.
Nah,
photo real
Poco's
quick.
a he or a she or whatever. Poco's a tree. I don't care about Poco's pronoun.
Oh,
It's very
Poco's a character.
So we're gonna have
Like,
how you doing?
definitively,
Can I help
like
you?
when you know someone crazy, you're like, oh, they're a character.
yes.
party's
Probably.
Party's gonna enter here. Quill opened the door.
Push.
You guys pushed past Quill. You've got
I'm still eating bad bananas.
a couple of Gorons that are currently chilling at this hole in the wall.
Yes.
This hole in the wall that there was a locked door, but there seemed to be some bite marks. Maybe?
They're bamboo pandas.
If you can see all the way to that wall, there are a lot of bite marks, and we've got a lot of people. So we're going to have.
Yes.
So that's
paper
our
and scissors.
that's our Goron.
That's gonna be the Goron actually.
Okay.
Use a slightly larger die for it.
Okay, so we have two Gorons that are chatting it up. We had Quill up there. We have 5 Hylians armed with weapons.
I don't roll a d12.
They've got a couple of spears and a couple of
Are those
clubs.
the same color?
No.
See, do 12.
2, 3, 4, 5. Then I believe so we had 5 armed, 2 spears, 3 clubs. And
I'm the blue one.
Okay, cool. We're holding hands. I'm offering you a bad thing.
6, 7,
You're your own person.
9,
Just lots.
We make $2.
6, 7,
Woo!
9,
Do we have to eat these?
12,
Eat it.
13, 14.
And I expect to hear chewing.
You're playing a bite barbarian.
14 and a dog.
It's a stone wall.
14 what and a dog?
14 other Hylians that are
Oh,
cowering.
And
And 1
Is
dog.
the dog cowering or is the dog making them cower?
No, the dog's nice. He's a good dog.
Okay.
his name's Rusty.
So, recap. You have a new party member that I accidentally flipped over, who will describe his, herself, their self. Another Goran who's talking to him. You have 3 Hylians that actually have somewhat of a brave face, 2 spears, 3 clubs, but they are not like polished
Menacing.
Hylian weapons. They are clearly taken from
Ships.
some of the dead bodies that are around.
Oh, there's dead bodies?
Dead
Yes.
bodies. And then you've got the cowering.
There's very dead bodies in this room.
I think it's 14 and a dog of, again, prisoners. Almost all of these are emaciated. Just lines gaunt from being fed nothing but
Poisoned
Sad
bananas.
bananas for pretty much since you started the adventure. Quill, not having a good day, but hope shining in his eyes because, first of all, there's a breakout that you guys just walked in on. Second of all, you guys are here. Third of all,
That's right. I was in the middle of this stupid room when we shut off last time. Ready to fight something. You jerk.
you can't. It's not something that is seen, but it is something that is.
Right in front
Is
of
this
my
room
face.
also dark?
I'm not gonna be that far.
Nope, not nearly as dark.
Okay,
So you
good.
don't have to worry about the dark vision or anything like that.
Damn.
I'm always so excited when I get to use my dark vision, but then someone casts the light.
I can't see!
I know.
Big mood.
Can you guys see what I'm?
Nope.
No.
No,
Black
it just says
YouTube.
YouTube.
Cool.
Oh dear.
Colors weave.
Well, now I can see what it is.
Yep.
What do we have here?
It's Tongue Boy.
Tongue boy.
I don't know. What do we have here?
It's Tongue Boy.
Walking out of the shadows is a fabulous individual.
Debatable.
How did all of you get in and how did you get free? Oh, so annoying. So desperate. So pathetic.
How many people does he have around him, and can I run him over?
A grand total of 12.
God damn it.
Slightly hiding behind Umara.
I
Slightly hiding behind Umara.
Tower shield produce!
I see you've chosen to come back.
Right.
Remembered
back?
your rightful place.
No.
I suggest now
Mirror
that you're here,
image?
perhaps all of you could just go ahead and go back into the cells and close the door, please. So things don't have to get violent.
I'm here for no other reason than violence. I will run you down.
Too late.
I wouldn't.
Disgusting creature.
You're not even important in the grand scheme.
Important enough to rip
I don't
apart
need
yourselves.
that.
Let's go.
Hit it.
PTSD.
Do so make my gourd rise.
You make your
What? That's one of his lines. That is one of his
He said
lines.
gorge.
That is one of his
Gorge
lines.
has risen.
I heard gourd, which isn't better, but different.
different. His gourd is doing something.
Oh, I hate it.
I'm gonna be real though, guys. If you ever play Skyward Sword, this is Ghirahim. He's not making any of this up.
I'm trying to work my way through it. I'm just.
I wanted to tilt the computer at you while you were
Yeah.
So we could.
To show your glorious side.
That is how Ghirahim moves, pretty much to a T. Too. And that last part, the only reason Dax can't do the Ghirahim turn and tongue thing is because his tongue is human.
Yeah.
Dax's or
Ghirahim.
Ghirahim?
Dax.
Okay. I'm
did
assuming-
the little bend over, and but Ghirahim will do that faux feint to one side and then turn around and snake tongue slither lick at you before every fight, and it's goddamn unnerving.
So uncomfortable.
Yep.
He is the most satisfying thing to kill in any Zelda game ever.
If I wasn't already a frog.
Thank
I'm gonna roll for
There's
initiative
gonna- yeah, this-
preemptively.
We'll do a proper one for the real, actual, like, hey, by the way, guys, boss fight time.
Okay, Boko's first. They hit that.
Okay, Boko's enter at 10.
Oof.
Koya's last.
Moblins next. That one?
Yep.
It happens.
I'd give you my eternal hope if I could.
You might want to save that.
Oh dear.
I
I
love
was-
this session.
10.
Okay,
Before-
Boko's and Moblins.
Fight starts.
Ghirahim comes in at... is at 8 as well.
I'm at a 12. I didn't
He's a
think it would be
G.
that impressive.
Same. I'm at 11.
I rolled the highest!
You did.
On a 12.
We were just
7.
unsettled, like, okay.
Koya was at the
And
bottom.
Sierra was a 10, she said.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So,
Nuts.
We
I
rolled
F'd myself.
We rolled so tight. Such a tight
Yeah.
little...
12 Umara. Darmani at 11.
Darmani.
Yes.
Your name sounds like an
Sierra
off-brand
at 10.
peachy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna go get
Boko's
some
at
Darmani
10.
shades.
He's actually a character.
Ghirahim at 8.
Yeah, let's put an H on
He's a
that.
hero from the game.
Yep,
And I
and
was like,
then-
I'm gonna be
I'm
that.
gonna need an eraser real quick.
But like, that sounds exactly like I would go buy some high-scale fashion Darmani.
Yep. Probably because Armani's an actual. Oops.
Exactly.
Oops.
Okay.
It's 100% knockoff, but still, I'm wearing it.
Poco with 7.
Yep.
Okay. Koya was total.
What now?
Total 6.
We got
Okay.
some. We got
So I got
potential
Umara,
reinforcements.
I got Darmani, I got Sierra, I got 2 types of villains. I need my Moblins
Two
as
types
well.
of Sunny D.
Ew.
Moblins as well.
Classic is the only one.
I've got Poco, I've got
Except
Koya.
for
I think I've got everyone except I gotta roll for the named characters of Quill.
Quill pulls out a gun.
Nat 20, ready to go.
Quill's in there.
First hits a crit.
And
He
then
does 900 damage.
Gorko.
Quill is the Jeff of this campaign.
Gorko
Yes.
gets a nat 1.
Gorko?
got a nat 1. Gorko, you're useless.
Gorko is
Kind
your
of.
friend.
He is.
And then I'm just gonna put the
He is my
commoners at the
friend.
nat 1
He's
as
an
well.
archaeologist. He doesn't fight.
Okay.
Indiana Jones.
Do you have a
Bosch.
leadership?
It's just, it wouldn't, basically for her backstory, I want to explain because that's her job.
Yep.
There we go.
Let's go, Gorko.
Umara, you have the first initiative in this threatening situation that has not yet escalated to combat.
Like
Well,
it's
I
not
don't know
gonna-
about this fancy.
Look, we've
Prada
already been
motherfucker.
attacked.
Yes.
So I can't reach them.
We,
How fast
no,
do
no,
you think
no.
I
I'm not
am?
saying go in. I'm saying we've been assaulted. How dare you say combat hasn't started with Ghirahim doing that stuff?
20, 25, 30, 30.
You could diplomacy your way out.
I'm gonna step in front of Darmani, and it's just no words. Just pass by tower shield.
Very,
Planted.
very briefly, what does Darmani look like?
We got to see a picture.
We did?
Well, Sarah showed me and Alona a picture.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's what this corner's. But this
Ooh.
corner's tight knit.
And I am 6'8", lump
Oh,
of stone,
God.
I
okay.
think you're taller than me.
with
You're significantly
a
taller.
large hunk of sandstone. It looks suspiciously like the wall that's been nommed on in my hand. There seem to be bite marks in this sandstone if you look too closely.
Well, I'm now tower shielding in front of you, so in a straight line behind me is full cover.
Cool.
That pushes us to
Umara's,
Darkness.
Darmani's next.
Darmani.
Fashion.
I'm trying to judge this as like a sensible choice, but like
Who needs
how-
sense?
Just like how sensible.
You just walked in. You're at full health. Let's
Yeah,
go.
You're fine.
I'm not at full health.
What?
I had to stage a jailbreak.
And you didn't use the commoners?
There were more.
Railgun.
No,
I
there
kept,
were
flavor.
more.
I kept all of my people alive. Thank you very
Your
much.
people.
No one that was in this cell with me died except for the bad guys.
Darmani owns these people. Darmani, your turn.
It
Darmani's
was
the
really
gang
close
boss
to
of this
it.
jail.
It was very close.
You can always just take cover behind me.
Rather not. I want to run shit over.
Then do it.
Let them come to us.
Which is what we should do.
Let
I'm
them
going to
spend
take a
their
5-foot step to the side so I'm not in full cover. So I can
I don't
have a
think you
shot.
were full cover anyways at 6'8".
No, I
Crouch a
didn't.
little.
Okay.
Bend those tiny legs.
Yeah, Goran's got small feet.
I'm trying to think of like a good if-then statement.
Throw a rock.
I'm not throwing my rock.
My only weapon.
This is my lunch.
Oh.
I'm definitely gonna start raging, so just I'll be pissed off in my corner, thanks. I can't think of a really good if-then statement. If someone comes within not hucking range, but like smash it range, I want to smash it.
Okay. Standard action to hit the thing if a thing comes in hitting range.
If a thing steps within my hitting range, I would like to hit it.
A solid battle strategy.
Yeah.
If I can hit it, I will.
Commendable.
But I'm just gonna be very angry. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Same though.
Key.
And now
Sierra.
Sierra.
Yeah.
We're just gonna move, and we're gonna create a wall here.
This is cool. I can just restart the audio so I don't have to.
Ready?
Remember my voice Speedy.
He's gonna double move to get here. And then
With that noise.
yes,
Just
It's the leftover banana peel.
I am going to be ready. If someone is within whipping distance, they will be whipped.
Specifying what type of thing that's within whipping range?
An enemy.
Thank you.
She just starts wailing on Mara.
Coil walks up and she's like, "Ta-da!"
my combat instincts.
Yep.
Boko's
Come on, squad.
for
We're
because
building
the
a
delay
wall.
action, they have to move their initiative order to do the delay action.
Yep.
Thankfully, it's only going to be just till they get the order, which is happening
Ghirahim.
directly next,
Okay.
so it's fine.
Yep.
Ghirahim. Take care of the riffraff. And points towards here. So they got some speed.
Oh, they're gonna try and kill the people.
Uh-huh.
30. So
I
got
personally
15,
have no
20,
connection to
25.
those people.
You're a hero,
Me neither.
Daniel.
And he's
You're a
specifically
hero.
You're a
moved
hero,
along
And
the
they are
Daniel.
wall.
starving prisoners.
They're also Hylians.
Oh!
Not all of them.
Those ones can stay. The dog and the other Goron, they're good.
They're all
Mara.
the people from Castletown.
Yeah.
I'm also a person from
No,
Castletown.
you're not.
Wow.
Okay, so those are all just like little
You are
goblins.
neither of those things
Specific
specifically.
ones are.
So, little ones, the bokoblins move towards the empty, or I should say the open door. You've got the moblins moving forward and bracing their spears. And here I am.
Floats like an idiot.
I think the time is right. Take care of the riffraff for me. Make a will save.
I think the time is right.
That's a 9. So it was really fun knowing you guys.
Remember
I
that?
need to
Remember
check
that
when my
paper
spell trick.
that
Yeah.
had you bring?
Oh God! From
Yeah.
when he licked your.
When he licked your face.
Is it happening?
That was a
happening.
delayed suggestion. That's disgusting.
Somewhere deep in your consciousness,
It's turning.
you are kind of fed up with all of this. All of this running around, running other people's errands, getting pushed around, other people ordering you to do whatever that is they want you to do. You're the one in control. You're the one who gets to decide what you get to do. And God, wouldn't it be easy to just burn it all down? And as that feeling circulates in your veins, energy, heat, strength coming with it. And oh, it feels good. Yeah, that thing's active this turn. So,
I'm so angry with doing what other people tell me that I'm gonna be brainwashed and do whatever he tells me.
Capitalism.
Cool.
okay. Now, I think that works like that. So, that is the provoke action. He's going to have his daggers move. As from behind Ghirahim, floating daggers pop out. And with a hand motion, he waves them forward. and they go towards the moblins, swerving around them, and again swerving past the tower shield.
Thank you.
Bitch.
You're in full cover. You can't get magic missing with that.
He actually legally can target me with spells, just not things behind me.
Well, you're behind. You're practically behind you.
Mark's so large, she hides behind herself.
Damn. Kill mama jokes.
Ooh.
Darmani take 10 points of piercing damage as
Piercing?
these daggers
Gross.
pierce into.
Oh, I forgot
the
you could do
rocky
that.
Other than that, he kind of chilling. That's not. Okay, that'll be a swift. Yeah, that'll be a
So-
swift.
This ish adds a
He'll hold it
plus 6
standard.
to that,
Mm-hmm.
but it's already at that,
Ooh,
so does it?
And then the last thing he does
You
is
said plus
he
6?
Yeah,
It becomes 22.
22.
drops
So
a
to
force
calculate
field that
your
blocks
health,
the
3 times your level.
Alright,
additional.
no
blocks the
outs.
exit.
3 times my level?
Okay.
Yeah, you'll add that
He
much.
does not
extra
perform a
health.
standard action on this turn.
Jesus, so
Moblin's the move.
We're
Poco's the
level
move.
7, so you'll
Yeah.
add 21 health.
Poco, you are up.
Wow.
Yeah, Poco sees this and is gonna get his stubby little legs. 5, 15, 20, because that's my move speed. And it's as with Poco, it's never a conscious choice, but the overwhelming urge to protect as elemental aura is gonna flare up, and we're gonna go ahead and go acid. So it's like nature itself is little knots and roots are unwinding and trying to effectively form a barricade. For elemental aura specifically, it does damage when I cast it and at the start of my turn
Okay.
to all adjacent. So no one's hurt yet,
All
but
Jason.
it is active. Yes.
So you said when you cast it and at the start of your turn,
Yes.
not just people moving into your.
Correct.
Cool. Thank you. I needed that.
Yep. And for also clarification, the master weapon is going to be out, which is going to be the sword. Yeah. Even if they aren't. No, moblins are triggered by it, right? Just Ghirahim? Okay, but the bokoblins, moblins, no?
Moblins are just nasty boys.
Got it, I thought so. If that's the case, can I still use the defending bonus to add to my AC?
Not on
Weapon?
them.
Okay,
Not
cool.
on against their attacks.
Well, I'll still activate it in case Ghirahim somehow attacks me.
He might.
So for the 1 round, I lose +2 to my hit and damage and gain it to my AC.
Do you need me
But
to keep this
only
up?
the
I'm
plus
good, I
two.
wrote it down.
Only the plus
Yes.
2 that would have affected him.
Yes.
Which pretty much at this point, all he's doing is.
Does the +2 help? Please.
As he starts dancing in the background.
If the +2 helps, I'm taking the master weapon. Oh,
I can transfer it to you if you want. Okay.
Master,
making a joke.
this thing is disgusting.
Yes.
Mood.
Mood.
Ghirahim must be stopped.
Uh-huh.
There is a 110% chance that you must stop this thing.
Yep.
Alright, I'm starting not to trust these percentages.
that's not how that works.
These seem arbitrary, but I don't disagree.
We'll talk about math later.
Also, check the batteries on your Wii remote.
I will remind you of that in Skyward Sword.
We're playing an N64, and we're using Wiimotes on it?
It's
Real
Virtual
weird
Console.
setup.
It's Virtual Console.
That's something you didn't see because you never got Phi yet.
I'm not
But
there
that,
yet.
That little battery thing on the bottom, she would have kept coming out and being like, "Hey, check the batteries on your. Hey, check the batteries on." So it's honestly good that you don't have her yet. That was Poco. Koya, the turn is yours.
Okay. I currently have full cover. If I peek out to shoot, is it considered part of sneak attack because it is from cover? Does that count as stealth?
Sneak attack only applies within 30 feet.
30 feet.
Within 30 feet, and if the target is denied their dexterity bonus to armor class somehow.
Okay.
Or which is typically, in that case,
Typically
unaware of
because
your
you're
presence.
stealth, but you haven't stealthed this fight.
Yes.
You could legally stealth behind Umara.
That's what I would like to do.
Okay.
I would like to stealth
Sneaky snake.
behind Umara. It's a nat 1, but it comes to an 18.
Jesus. I love it.
Yeah, that's a stealth thing. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. And then you were saying
And
that you
then-
would poke out and snipe something?
Yes, I would like to snipe the bad one.
Who is behind 2 moblins?
So I guess the dime moblin
Okay.
for the first.
You won't get your sneak attack no matter what because he's out of range.
Oh.
He's at 50 feet.
You can just hold a standard to advance with me.
Yeah, then I'll do that. I'll hold my standard to advance behind Umara and remain a knife in the darkness.
I am the knife in the darkness.
I am the darkness in the darkness.
Super edge.
Darmani.
Darmani? I thought it was Darmani's friend.
Yeah.
Right. I forgot the commoners and all that in the bottom.
Yeah.
So,
So did Ghirahim.
Gorko, he is gonna take a position next to Poco.
Can I tell him not to?
Sure.
I literally, with vines and roots and everything malicious coming out of Poco, he goes, "Stay back!"
Oh, okay. I'll hold the door. And the commoners with their little spears and clubs will fortify that position. Okay, thank you. Top of the order.
So really quick non sequitur. You mentioned that he flies like an idiot.
Ghirahim?
Yes.
Imagine someone
He just
doing...
seemed always super floaty and stupid.
Imagine a caricature of a 90s representation of a gay stereotype mixed with a wacky wailing
That's what I was thinking.
inflatable flailing arm tube man. That's what he moves like.
Okay, because you said that, and then it reminded me of one of my favorite lines from Jennifer's Body, which is, "She can fly, she's just levitating. Do you have to undermine everything I do?" So, I'm actually just going to Tower Shield advance. 5, 10, 15,
Koya's
20,
held action triggers.
25, 30.
Oh, you were moving together.
Yeah, we're just moving together.
Yeah, and then, again, I'm just going to drop my Tower Shield for that sweet, sweet full cover.
Crunch.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Darmani. Darmani Loco.
Sometimes I wish I had fireball.
Yep.
It's
Only
a little bit
sometimes.
far for me to charge some. So I would like to run over this guy on my way to hitting this guy in the face.
Perfect.
Override.
Overrun maneuver.
Right? That looks like my...
Yeah,
That
that's
is-
a straight line.
Yeah.
That's a line.
Cool.
I don't do overrun anymore. I mean, after all of Blizzard's tendencies lately.
Oh. But I'm just free Hong Kong.
Yep.
Free Hong Kong.
Free Hong Kong.
Roll the thing with the thing.
It's CMD overrun.
CMB.
Right? CMB?
Yep, the bigger one.
Cool.
No, not the big one.
What?
CMB.
CM bonus.
Gonna
Combat
say-
maneuver
Let's
bonus.
see. 18 plus 11.
29.
Gets me to 29. It's a goblin similar, so that gets me up to a 30. Do I run him over?
You run
Thank
over a lot.
goodness.
How much does that damage do then?
6, because
6.
it's my strength mod.
Guess how much health these bokoblins have.
At most 6.
Cool.
Potentially they are minions.
But the idea was to
not
essentially
minions.
end in this square, because I'm going to hit this guy in a second.
Okay. Do you still provoke while you're leaving threatened squares?
From
other things
I
other than
don't
the thing?
provoke while I'm overrunning.
But leaving the square, I think, would still.
Okay, then never mind. Move me back a spot, and I'm just gonna hit whoever's nearby.
So you flatten them, and then you can take your choice of any of those choice.
I'll crunch
Nice.
him. He's against a wall. I want to try and shove a brick
Take
in
your
his
choice
face.
of any
Take a
of those
choice of your
choices.
choice.
I'm raging. I'm gonna power attack so I can hit him.
They have 6 health. I'm a power attack.
What are you hitting them with? What?
The
rock?
stone, the
Okay,
sandstone
cool.
that I'm
you called it
holding.
your lunch, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
It's got nibble marks on it if you look closely, but like it's still a really big rock.
Very big.
I hit someone with a sandwich if it was hard enough.
Maybe I should have because that
Just
was
like a really crusty baguette.
Stab with the baguette.
That was like
3
Someone wanted their grilled
plus
cheese
1
triple
because I'm
toasted.
4 and 11 gets me to 15.
What damage did you roll to hit?
No,
yet?
that was to hit.
That's to hit.
15 to hit?
Yeah.
15 to hit.
They want to break our oven.
Unfortunately, 15 does not hit an AC of 16.
I misjudged my damage, my distance spinning out of my spin.
Your spin. Oh,
My
oh.
spin! I am a Goron!
Didn't power attack you.
It was a Goron roll. It was a Goron boulder roll. The.
So I try to like jump up and just, without looking, I'm trying to be cool in front of these new heroes, but I miss because I misjudge how tall they are. So I just slam a rock into the wall.
The temple shakes.
You went ahead and did the. Hey there.
The Kathleen.
Hey.
Okay. Sierra, the turn is yours.
Is it though?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Oh no.
Is it? Okay.
It's
It is your
whatever your
turn.
secret paper is doing.
Okay.
Look at the initiative. It's your turn.
God.
I'm gonna get attacked.
Quite.
30. Okay.
Goodbye, Koya.
Move 30.
Goodbye, Koya.
Koya.
Nah, she's standing next to me. She's fine. No, she's standing next to me. She's fine.
Scorpion Boy's not controlled, is he?
The paper specifically says one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The paper's the final.
Wait.
Arbiter.
I took some notes, but I think I adjusted them before handing the paper over, so the paper is the final instruction there.
Okay. He's gonna come right up here,
I hate it.
and I'm gonna attack this one.
Okay.
Was there any visual change in Sierra when he said the creepy shit?
Last time there was.
Kind of like swirling shadows starting to be a whole lot more active around
Got
the
it.
body.
Okay,
As I put myself right in the middle of you guys, I get what
Sierra's this one.
The black one is the black scorpion.
Yes.
That's how I remember it.
Roll to hit the thing.
Yeah.
Add those bonuses.
Nat 1.
That doesn't. Okay.
Nice. Nice.
That's how that one works.
You're not used to being brainwashed. It's
Nope.
okay.
And now I have to make a will save.
Mm-hmm.
But you might succeed.
I did indeed.
Okay, cool.
We
Do you attempt to turn the thing off?
Yes.
Okay, cool. It's off.
Oh, it's off.
Mm-hmm.
Fabulous.
You force down that feeling.
Don't say the word fabulous. Not around this man.
No, I do to his face. I turn it off and I'm like, fabulous.
He don't like that. We're at the Boko level, and we got some. One's got the instruction here to attack the riffraff. Boko's standing in
I'm
between
gonna
him
make
and
an attack
riffraff.
of opportunity if he runs past.
Gah.
Okay, that's fair. AC of 11, baby.
He rolls a 9 total because these are just level 1 boys, and he's gonna instantly die in your next turn, isn't he?
Probably.
Pretty much.
It seems pretty likely.
Let's go.
That was the point,
Here
was
to
to
5
literally
foot step.
draw the aggro and just
Alright.
explode on them.
I can't be flanked.
But okay, so
Barbarian things.
Barbarian things.
Oh, did he move within my range?
he 5 foot stepped.
Oh,
Yeah.
bitch.
So they're all,
All of them.
they're all
Gather
getting
around
closer.
tiny children.
Okay, so no flanking. That might do it. One's a nat 1. That won't do it.
Cool.
AC does a 21 beat an AC.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Take 3 points as it goes. And yeah, you're kind of holding up the line there.
Cool.
Because they're dumb, but they're not dumb enough. And these ones choose not to attack Sierra.
Oh.
So they've went. Bokos have gone. Moblins and Ghirahim. Get closer. My dear wife, fight it! This is your birthright. This is what you were chosen for. Again! Make another will save.
Okay.
And then the music.
Do I have to apply the -1 to this one?
Not to this one.
Okay. 9. 14.
Okay. Unfortunately, he cues it up again. He's able to revive something in you that just wants to lay all of this to ruin. And God, it feels good. Knives surveys the battlefield. Oh, that's blocked.
No. Send your knives this way. It's fine.
And he's going to have the knives circle him. So he does not send them out offensively. He just has them circle around him. That's the knives action. He chooses not to take a standard, chooses not to take a move action. But he's going to... Hey! I was using that.
I'm able to contact YouTube.
YouTube contact me
What
back.
is the specific song you like?
Ghirahim theme.
Thank you.
Ghirahim theme. Ghirahim.
And
Ghirahim commercial.
I'll see if Spitify has some.
where should he...
She literally just pulls up a Ghirahim commercial. I would
He-
fight to that.
uses his 3 remaining force fields to put them on either side of Umara and 1 on the other side of Koya.
You disrespectful bitch.
Excuse me?
I'm
They've
untargetable
held
in all directions.
They've held their action. Moblins went here. He went. Poke time.
Okay, that one makes a reflex save against 11 acid damage. DC is gonna be.
He rolls a 9.
Yeah, the vines literally just skewer him in surprisingly brutal fashion for Poco. And then I'm gonna spend my entire turn getting as far as I can towards Ghirahim.
If you want to run, that's quadruple speed.
Cool.
Oh, I think it's only one direction though.
It's a straight line, yeah.
I don't think I can plow through here. There's enemies.
Go like.
This is the perfect time for me to futz with the thing.
Oh goodness, Poco.
Yeah.
Take a hike. Wow, you moved.
Poco runs. Like, he basically, like, seeing that you have the line held and he doesn't have to, just darts forward. The vines of the elemental aura are literally like
Oreo.
of the elemental Oreo are like pulling him forward at incredible speed. The chicken shoot, just because this is Poco wanting to be cool for once, just kind of like, it's not there no more. It's back here somewhere.
You molted.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll work. That'll be fine. It's 30
and
minutes.
that's Poco's whole turn. As I run to that location.
Okay. Cool. Quick. Turn's yours.
Okay. I would like to,
Perfect range.
peek out and rapid shot this moblin.
Soaring Watchtower.
Perception against your. Nope.
He did not see you.
You hit
Okay.
him. Snipe him.
Cool.
I even applied the sniping thing, and no, he still didn't see you.
All right, so that's.
He's definitely focused on the big Umara, shiny Umara, big shiny shield Umara.
18 and 10 to hit.
Okay, 18 does, 10 does not.
Okay, so that's. I need 4d6, and then my d4. This. Woo!
Those are good numbers.
So that's. Okay. 19.
Damage?
Yep.
Woo!
She rolls
Sneaks.
very well.
Time to eat a penny.
Ooh, a piece of penny.
Good luck, friend.
And then I think I roll to re-stealth at like a -10 or something.
Because of sniping, yeah. So a +7.
That's a 21.
So better than before.
Cool.
They have
I
no
wanted to have
idea
a-
where it came from.
Wanted to say a witty comment,
Mara
but
shot
I got
it.
nothing. Gorko's holding the line. They're not doing. They're cowering pretty well. They've
Yeah.
got the line held.
Good, they need to stay there.
Darmani's protecting him like the hero he is.
Get
Yeet.
right.
Quill is banging on the force field. You do you, Quill.
Good try.
Will, you can't help there.
Umara, turn's yours.
Umara's going to swap Trident for Net and trip this motherfucker.
Okay.
Ah, that's a natural 1! But I can try again!
Yeah.
Oh, that is
That's much better.
maybe gonna do it. That's 16 plus.
That's gonna do it.
Yay!
Hey.
Get on the ground, loser.
You threw him on the ground.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
I did it!
Yeah.
I'm no longer providing full cover
Okay.
because I decided to attack twice.
That's understandable.
Because I want him on the floor.
As Seer sees with fury, the turn order goes to her.
Okay.
It goes to Sierra after Amara?
No, I didn't think so.
Oh, Dumars,
Darmani.
Darmani, sorry.
Okay. I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
I'm
Sierra's
going
like,
to, since these guys are tiny things and I just want to hit them, not power attack, but I will use full attack. I want to hit with my first attack 1 and then 2.
Gonna make these red boys even redder.
You're gonna Hulk them.
Yes.
Hulk smash.
I'm gonna crunch and then crunch. That's the intent. So the first one is 13 plus 6 gets me to a 19. Plus 1 would give me to a 20. Second attack, I rolled even higher, so I probably hit him too. Yes, hold on. Wait, hold on. 8 plus 10 gets me up to 18, plus another 1 would be... Yeah, cool, awesome. I hit him. I hit them both. I hit them both very squarely.
Your strength bonus is 6. Like your
Yes.
So that takes
Your minimum
out
damage
6.
kills them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, it does.
Roll it anyway, just to know how much destruction you just did. Because that's fun.
The
Yeah.
first guy was 14 damage. The second one I eased up some and it was only 7.
Okay.
You're only just a
So-
one-handed weapon?
No, it's a two-handed weapon.
Then you should be adding even more strength.
Well, no.
I've already got my numbers written out. But it's a 1d10 only plus 6. Hold on.
Okay, so wait, what's your
1d10.
strength modifier?
No.
Okay, no, you're doing it right. You're doing it right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I figured.
Everyone was saying strength modifier plus 6, so I was like, what? But no, that makes sense.
Usually it's a 4, but I'm angry.
Okay. Wait, no. So your
When the-
strength modifier right now is plus 6,
Which means damage would
which
be
means you're
9.
adding plus 9.
Cool. They're both dead.
They're all dead.
They're
They're
smashed.
both dead is what matters, but
So yeah.
the
Like
actual
I've written down
numbers-
the larger numbers for the power attack and power attack rage, but just rage.
Oh, but not
I
just a
had-
rage attack. Okay.
Yeah. I hadn't written down
I
that
was like-
rigid.
We put in some work at least.
It's dead.
I
They're
thought I-
both dead.
They're dead, Jim.
I thought
I'm sorry for
He's
doing
dead,
the
Jim.
thing.
That's okay.
Getting out of order. The order is now returned. Order is now restored.
Scorpion boy is gonna come over here. And I'm going to do 2 attacks. First one against this one, and then second one against that one.
Pretty good.
Nat 20 to hit the white one.
That'll do it.
Nice.
Do I have to roll to confirm?
Roll to confirm. It matters for you.
Yeah. Oh. It said 17.
I don't know your modifiers.
17 confirms.
Okay.
You looked at me like, solve this for me.
That was just a look up of fear.
Aid me.
And then you double.
6.
That's enough.
That's it.
Yeah.
It was white one?
White
Yes.
Okay. Darmani is harassed by one less.
one. Red flanking.
Awesome.
And then that one is at least a 20.
At least a 20 does it.
All the damage.
Now pick up your stack.
Cool, he's dead.
Yeah, he's also dead.
It's already eviscerated.
I would like to yell in quick direction to go inspire somebody and stop being useless.
Will's a bard.
Of course he. Nope.
Investigator.
Perfect.
I thought he was a mailman.
Yeah.
He is male.
I told you he's gonna bust out a gun.
He is a
And
male man.
I passed
My dad's a
will
mailman.
save.
I can make that joke.
And you turn it off?
No.
That's because then that prevents him from provoking you again.
Oh, just a heads up. If it increased your strength any, you should be adding a modifier to your damage.
I use Dex for my damage.
On a whip. His finesse means that you get dex for your to hit, but still strength for your damage.
Strength for damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you still keep your to hit bonuses the same, but I think the number was a +6.
But the damage becomes more?
Yes.
Yeah.
If
Would
it
I
was
be
a-
adding the
We're
6 or
hitting
the
things.
modifier?
I'm learning
modifier.
3 systems
Okay.
If
right
you
now,
add
guys.
+6, so you're gonna add 3 damage to your whips right now.
While that's happening,
I got her.
Thank you.
this
That's
one's gonna
right.
try to run away.
Hey, you
little,
do that,
little
kid.
baby.
No flank. Only. Does it 18
No flank,
do it?
only Zool.
18 does.
So it beats. Beats not. Does it exceed?
I'm currently at AC 13. It
Right.
exceeds.
Right. I
Just
forgot.
barbarian things.
Barbarian things, yeah. 1d4. Take 1 point of damage if you go.
I take no damage. Because of damage reduction. Screw you, man.
These goblins. The only thing they had a chance at was getting at some of those.
Civilians over there. No.
Okay, so now we're at Ghirahim. You're attacking the wrong ones! Are you blind? Oh, good help is so hard to find.
You won't have to worry about it when I was
He's gotta
crouching
stand up
for
first.
Stalin.
That's right. Move action to stand.
And now he's in a net, maybe.
So move action to stand.
That is an 18 to hit him with my net.
Okay, you hit him with your net.
He's now netted!
Huzzah!
And that means he takes a -2, I believe.
-2 to hit.
Yeah.
He has reach?
Well, they got a spear, so yeah. But the 10's not gonna do it.
Nope.
Not even without your shield and things. Okay. Ghirahim did that. He has his daggers out. So we're gonna switch force fields.
Oh.
Force fields.
Hey, I was
I
using
have a
those.
feeling I know. Yep. Yep.
And that'll be 3
Specifically
protecting
to you.
there. And then he's just gonna let the daggers fly. Again, they swerve around the moblin and they go into Amara.
Thank you for being my shield.
This is the least I could do.
Take 7 points of damage as he rolls 3 nat ones. Nice. And once again, he takes no standard action. He chooses not to take a standard action.
You're gonna learn today.
Daggers, move
Boss
action,
things.
standard action. Can't provoke. Doesn't do that yet. Okay. That's his turn. The Moblin went, did his best. We're now to Poco.
Is he officially in this square or this square? Okay. He is 5 feet outside of my charge.
We can't charge him anyway, there's a force field.
This is a straight line. 5, 15, 30, 35, 45. I have a 40-foot charge. Because I'm small. So I'm gonna 5, 15, 20, taking cover behind his own force field.
Smart.
As,
While you're thinking about that, the visual on these is that they are like lucent diamond.
yeah,
They're like shimmering like golden diamonds in front. But you can still kind of see. behind
Yeah,
them.
just
So
if he wants to hurt me, he's got to drop them. And how many of these do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 1 left, so that's not gonna happen. We're gonna go ahead and cast light on my sword.
Ching!
Now they're very sparkly diamonds.
That's it. It's 20 feet of movement and light on the sword.
Cool. Okay. Koi's turn.
Koya is going to peek out and rapid shot at Ghirahim himself.
1, 30. Okay, no sneak attack this time.
Get him, girl.
His daggers are in attack mode, which means they are not protecting.
Yeah. So rapid shot, which is not gonna be sneak, but it will be a +8. 25 and higher.
Then
27.
Both of those hit.
Shoot him.
Are you
First-
enlarged?
No.
Okay.
I have 1 first circle left, and I have a very specific trigger for when it's gonna happen.
Okay.
8 damage.
Otherwise, I would have charged him.
Okay. Because I was like, you should have reach. But no, you're not enlarged.
If I had the spear, I could have
And
charged him.
then re-stealth at a -10. Oof. So that's just
11.
11. Yeah. What?
Are you really so desperate to enter the afterlife? Because I can take you there. Just take my hand.
Does that mean you're coming with me?
Are you even still here? Go back to the rocks from which you came. You're ruining my aesthetic. And
I'll
my
ruin your
view.
face before we're done here.
I like you, new person.
Mara just sitting there.
Okay. So that's Gorko
Commoners
and
and
the
Gorko.
Commonos. They don't see
The Commonos.
any reason whatsoever to move.
Good.
The one thing I keep missing though is Quill right after the bad guys and before Poco.
Uh-huh.
But as far as I'm gonna lump him in now with the bottom, given that I keep missing him in the middle.
Sure.
Yeah.
So let's check real quick. Speed.
Go cheer somebody on.
Okay, it'll take a double move to stack. But as far as he does,
Spirit tracks this bitch.
he is unable, I think,
He got close
to
to
use
me.
any of
Oh no.
I
his
don't know
thing.
him, but
You're gonna kill Quill.
Yeah, he doesn't have any actions.
Kill Quill.
That would
Quinn
really
kill
mess
Quill.
up the post office.
But he's gonna try to help. can't get through the door. Top of the order again. Umar,
So,
you got a guy in your net.
Umar's coughing up a little bit of blood by now,
Oh.
but Umar's fought through much worse.
I don't like
So, with a couple of deft maneuvers using her elbows kinds of as anchors, with the trailing rope, she's going to and rip the spear out of this guy's hands.
Disarm.
Yes!
Roll.
Does a 22 do it since his CMD is 2 lower?
It doesn't even need the 2 lower. You got it, Spear. It's yours now.
So that spear is now down, and with my move action, I set it against it.
Nice.
Net in one hand, spear in the other.
Mara's sick.
Mara's so badass.
Blood just...
I'm not okay with that.
Dribbling.
That's the end of my turn.
Don't like that.
Darmani Loco.
I
that the
would like
full
to
name?
keep smashing the things that are trying to
Tamale
get through
Yeah.
to where things are happening.
Hit him good.
Yeah.
Smash.
You probably could overrun this one and then run this one down.
But then we'd have Gorko defending the civilian.
Gorko, but there's
And
only,
his
there's
five
only
highlights.
2 though.
Gorko's
Gorko's
name
5
disappoints me. I don't.
Do you think I came up with that?
No.
He sounds like an alien.
If I don't full attack, I'm able to attack and then move,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
Stick and move, stick and move.
Cool. Then I would like to smash
Rich.
this guy in the face.
You got a good face for smashing.
That is an
My new
18
pickup line.
on the roll.
You got a
a good
good
face.
sniper.
So I hope I hit him.
That could be.
You beat a
either
16 for
pickup
sure.
line
Sweet.
or that thing.
Yep.
There you go.
I want to smash your face.
10 damage.
In the Ghirahim.
That
I
beats
squish
8.
him.
That beats 8 HP of 6.
I'm going to trust that Gorko can hold against
2.
2. I'm gonna trust him with 2 of these.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
He's got
Good
backup,
choice.
so I'm gonna trust him with 2 of these, so that way I can just move up to here
T.
to help.
T.
I was like, you can charge that motherfucker. He's unarmed.
Yeah.
Not if you're attacking, but yeah.
So I would just like to move up. Actually, no. I'd like
T-squat?
to go stand in front of Umar. Oh no, you got.
Choo choo!
That would be a weird move. I'd have to be like,
So
London
strange.
Bridge.
That would be very strange. Like, cause I want to defend you, but you're doing stuff with this guy. in
This guy
back.
physically can't hurt me. With where he is in my net, he physically, 1, can't reach me, and 2, can't hurt me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ghirahim.
So get between me and Ghirahim, not me and the guy in my net.
And then starting from here,
5, 15, 20, 25. It'd be 40 feet of movement.
I do not have 40 feet. Well, I got 30. So just set me next to Umar.
Teamwork.
Next time I can.
Tetris
I'll-
squad.
I'll figure it out. I'll get there. I'm gonna trust Gorko. You have 2. Trust him with those.
And I think that brings us to Sierra.
I don't know this guy guarding the door, so I'm gonna move 5 feet forward and attack those 2.
Sure.
I thought you were about to say, I don't know Quill, so I'm gonna move 5 feet towards him and attack.
Ooh, yeah.
Sierra's never gotten mail.
16 is your
You never brought me any letters.
AC to hit. AC to beat.
Well, the first one did not.
Does the wall give her flanking?
The second one did.
Yes.
It was a 61. It was a nat 19.
Okay.
So flip it up there
He
now.
takes 3.
Did you add your
Even
plus
with
3
the
damage?
bonuses?
With the bonus,
It's 6 now.
It'd be 6.
take 6.
Bonuses matter.
Sierra has done perfect damage twice.
And then Scorpion Boy is gonna come up and
Shank him.
poison the other one.
Shank him.
Put Scorpion Boy on the other side.
Yes.
Flanking!
Yes. Oh, that's an 18 without bonuses.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That's a hit.
So he does 5 damage and 1 of poison.
And did you roll piercing strikes?
No.
Please do. Because I would much rather have you just kill him than keep track of
Piercing
poison.
strikes is a
Yeah.
d6.
There's at least one.
He did.
Yay!
Woo-hoo.
Nom nom. If anybody else wants these M&Ms, you're free to have them.
They're the
Thank
raspberry
you.
ones, right?
True. But
Enjoy.
Oh,
I can't remember.
now manage your behind the scenes
Oh
blow.
shit.
oh dear.
Remember now?
They're okay.
14, so I'm good still.
Cool.
But that is my 3rd one.
Oh,
And
dear.
do you keep it going?
No. Yes, wait, I keep it going.
Okay.
I'm so scared you're gonna kill us.
I know.
I don't know what it is, but you're gonna kill
Every
us.
time I
I'm
kill someone, it feels good. The first time I didn't kill anyone, so I turned it off.
I like that.
Yeah,
You're cool.
Yeah.
you're sick.
Yeah.
Best
I'm
girlfriend.
sick
Zuko's
with
very
something.
worried about you
Best
all
girlfriend
right
in all
now.
Hyrule.
Sounds like a Jitsuko problem.
Speaking
You
of
don't hear.
Jitsuko,
Oh, do I have to roll something? Or are you gonna roll something?
Currently, the closest thing to me that's not Scorpion Boy is the one I don't know. So
Which die am I gonna need?
Look, I'm doing maximum net shit. I'm living all of my fantasies.
You really are.
I have tripped, entangled, and disarmed this one guy. That's almost everything the net does.
Yep.
Now bleed him.
No, now I drag him.
But Dax,
Hang
I don't
him.
have to roll
That's the
anything,
next
correct?
step of
I rolled
netting.
for you. That's
Okay.
why I took your character
Legendary.
sheet.
That's what I figured, but I wanted to be certain.
Into Ghirahim. Like a helicopter.
Like a sling.
David and Goliath.
Basically, I'm keeping a 1 hour real-time timer,
Uh-huh.
and every time, then
Thank
it
you.
ticks.
Okay, no more side conversations.
Just trying to spin. I have more Jennifer's body jokes.
I don't have the tension meter of Pathfinder 2e, but that I.
That's
Tension
just
meter's just a
homebrew.
court thing.
Yeah, it's a court thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So that was Sierra. Bokoblin,
Angry GM, right?
Leave.
he wants
Oh, he was
to,
running,
but he
wasn't
gets such a glare.
It's not a glare, it's a.
He
The
gets a
tongue
stage
glares.
It's no, it just stops. It just.
And despite
stretches 20 feet.
despite the glare, he leaves anyway.
Dang.
Respect.
Making choices in his own life.
Moblin is unarmed.
Unarmed and entangled. And threatened.
He's in a real bad.
Approach me, I dare you.
Beat him like you would a chicken. I grew up on a farm. There's 2 ways to kill a rooster. You either helicopter its neck or you beat it against a rock.
Makes a 14 CMB to try to pull the net away from you.
That doesn't do it.
No.
That
He does his
that
best.
does not cut it.
He does his best.
But does that provoke?
He's just pulling.
Damn him.
Okay, so that does him.
Ghirahim.
Ghirahim. Phew. And he uses 3 of his daggers to kill the one that
Dang.
ran away.
Dang.
Classic villain shit.
And the remaining 2 go at
I'm
Koya.
here for it.
Koya take 4.
What?
As the remaining 2
Ow!
daggers, 3 of them go behind him, and the remaining 2 loop in around the others.
You are not doing well, Sweet Pea.
I'm
Force
aware.
I need help.
You might have more health than me.
Are you at 6?
Oh my goodness.
In the grand scheme of things, I might as well be.
Are you literally at 6 though?
For you, that's like 50%.
It is not currently.
I'm still fine, so let me take a hit.
Nah,
You're leaking that red stuff.
it's not red.
What color is it?
It's blue.
Force
I see what he's doing.
Force fields are going to go there.
I see what he's doing.
He's going to take his first move action, 5,
Yep.
and he's going to target touch AC.
Yep. I mean, that's exactly the same as my normal AC. It's 11. There's no difference for me.
Okay. So, and you're going to need
Sorry,
to roll a
just
force.
No, you're good.
No,
I need to
that's
roll
Lacey.
quietly. Yep. I realized that as soon as I
This
rolled it.
one's squishy.
17.
Okay. Just barely beats it. So you take a grand total of 6 points of damage.
Okay.
You are thankfully not staggered, but there's something else that feels really off. As it wasn't a hand that he touched you with.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him with Fate's Retribution. He makes a will save.
Okay.
DC 15.
How do I call the police? How do I do that?
We
He
are
fails
the police.
both his attempts.
Okay, so he takes -2 to hit and damage for 4 rounds. Full effect.
Real quick, isn't this one yours, Dax?
My
The DM mic?
sure.
We really wanted to hear what Sierra was doing.
Yep.
Big mood.
Okay.
Cool. So yeah. You don't get many things behind the mask, but that really
I hate
felt
it.
like there was
I
a
hate it.
tongue that
I
made
hate
its
it.
way
I
behind
hate
that
it.
mask.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much.
As he like walks up, seems to disappear from view, you feel it, and then he reappears in front of you.
Hate him.
He's taken both a move standard, moved his walls, and done daggers. He forgets to provoke Sierra on this turn because he's focused on Poco. Moblin did its thing. We are up to Poco again.
Okay, he makes a reflex save.
Yes,
DC
What goblin?
17.
They are all dead. They are smears on the floor.
Wait, that's not a stat block. I moved him over here. Okay. So what was the
DC
again?
17 on the will save.
Okay. Fails both attempts.
I'm sorry, it was reflex, not will.
Still think he fails both attempts.
Okay.
These are pretty simple.
Have him make a fortitude save as well as he takes 6 acid damage.
Nice.
And what's
DC
the
17.
Okay. And he passes.
Okay, so he's not staggered. That's every time that applies. My turn's very simple. Master Weapon is going to go ahead and switch from defending to offensive. And I'm going to power attack with Arcane Strike. That's gonna be Master Sword. This is not the enlarged one, so it's a +10, a 23 versus his armor class.
23 hits.
Okay. Where's my D8? I go ahead and do 4 plus that 10, and I've got the strength bonus because I've got the food, right? So 14,
I have strength
15,
bonus this whole fucking time.
16,
From the banana.
16, and then Evil's Bane for 3, 19
At least
points.
you remembered it before you got hit.
I haven't actually done it.
No, I have it right there. It's plus 21 points of slashing. 3 of that is from the Master Weapon's effect.
Try not to get hit again.
And then for my move action, can I take out some food and eat it?
Sure.
Cool.
Video game moment.
Yep. Some gourmet raw meat. As I
trying to
scarf down some mutton in front of him.
How gross Ghirahim.
I think though Poco goes, if that's what you want, and the mask just comes off. Just melds into the mess that is Poco's writhing vines.
One of those little vines just like.
It's more like the vines pull and the mask tears at either side, which is a visual I've wanted to do with Poco for so long, because his mask is literally 2 opposite crescent moons, so it rips this way.
Dang.
Like
What do
a
you look
bagel
like?
cutter.
What do
You don't know, I'm behind a force field looking at Ghirahim.
While you are doing things, make a perception check against.
Just Poco?
Just Poco.
That's gonna be an. I think I have a -%. I have positive. It's 11.
Okay. You got some stuff junk on top of that Mark of Destiny that's on there. So this was the one. Imagine if that was in gold and then the circles were in purple. So invert those colors.
Got it.
That has now appeared.
On top of my mark of destiny. Okay.
That's what you
High
have.
five!
That's what you have.
Okay, no high five. I get it, girlfriend.
Okay. So it's Poco's turn. We're up to Koya's turn.
Okay.
I have to remove my
I-
raw meat.
I kind of just want to coup de grace the moblin.
Do it.
Get him out of the way.
Good, because I have some people to run over.
Coup de grace a full round action.
Just fucking go to the other side and punch him. You'll be flanking, and then bam, sneak attack. He's
Yeah.
dead.
And he's unarmed, yeah.
Yeah. Stab. Drawing my.
Anyone else need water?
Can you fill my?
I'm okay.
Thank you.
I have none for you.
That was a sound.
That's the sound of a sneak attack.
Indeed. So that's 22 to hit, and that's 7, 10, 16 damage.
Time to eat me a coin. You cleared out the moblins.
Ta-da! Alright, now we just... Well, I won't say just, because he's got a fortress full of people. But, like, at the moment.
Yep. No little guys to worry about.
I'm going to assume this long spear is fragile.
The one that you just caught?
Yeah.
It's definitely not that good.
Okay.
You have better things.
I'm just writing it down because it has reach.
Don't you have other things that also do it?
No, I have reach. This will extend my reach. Umar can lunge.
20 feet.
Okay.
And that thing's 15 feet away with the spear. And I believe that's the end of Koi's turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool.
We're at 2. They don't have anything to do.
Quill.
All the
Quill
allies.
can inspire somebody though. Move action, and then he uses one of his inspiration beauties. Umara, getting extra, because I think that's Umara.
Yes.
Take an extra +5 at your next action.
Yay!
Your next roll thing that you do.
I don't know if that's gonna come up.
Okay. It's actually you're up.
Yeah.
Because that
I'm
was all
aware.
I counted.
So Umara is going to move here. The tower, the long spear just kind of tossed up, replaces the tower shield on her back as she pulls it out, because I have 3 of those fuckers. And then I'm going to martial flexibility so that I have in harm's way.
Thank you.
Us low healthers have to stick together
Yeah.
by taking damage for each other, I guess.
I guess.
Y'all need me to throw some meat over this barricade?
Oh fuck! I still have an action. Bam! I tower shield stuff.
Which
So I
wall?
provide full cover versus that
This direction
motherfucker.
or that
It's
direction?
kind of an ugly diagonalish. I can draw it for you if you want.
It's an ugly
Because
diagonal.
Something like this.
Yeah,
Okay.
at a 45.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Cool.
Cool.
I can't charge him from this angle, but my 30 feet of movement will get me standing right next to the motherfucker.
Oh.
Only there? I thought it got me.
No,
one.
that it does get you there.
Cool,
It just
'cause
I
that's where I wanna
stopped
be.
because you have to squeeze past this tower shield. You
Fine, because I'm gonna hit him.
flanking?
Unfortunately, he would, because you are leaving a threatened square right there.
He's gonna take a swing at me. Okay.
Even with the force field.
His force field ends right there.
Okay.
And we established if you can charge around a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So
can
would
attack
I be
him.
able to reach him from the other point? Is the question.
The tower
From
shield
here?
stops you from,
From
trying.
there.
The tower shield wouldn't stop anything. The force field would.
In the same vein, if he can attack you here, you can attack him here.
Then that's where I will stop so I can hit him.
Do it.
Because I thought I would have to. Anyway, moving on. I want to be certain I hit him, so I'm not gonna power attack. I'm just gonna be angry. Because I don't know what his AC is.
Mm-hmm.
2 plus 16. That's the first one's only a 15 to hit, and the second one is 9 plus 2, 8, and 9 gets me 17.
You have pounce?
You can only full attack if you haven't moved.
Oh, never mind. Then I just miss.
It's
I was gonna
hard.
be like, Jesus Christ.
You're surrounded by shields and stuff.
I wouldn't be
It's
surprised
hard.
if a barbarian had it, though.
Yeah.
A barbarian's first.
They're the only class that gets it naturally. It's like a greater rage power.
So that was Darmani.
And it's only with natural weapons.
Seer's turn in kind of some empty space out there.
If you are made
Yeah.
of stone, is a stone.
I was gonna
considered
ask a bunch of
natural
questions, but they all became moot in the last 2 minutes. So
Nice.
I'm just gonna move.
I'm sorry.
It's
maybe?
fine. If I run, I can do
weapon? 4 times your speed.
In a
4
straight
times
line.
my speed. Oh, in a straight line.
Yes.
Double move would get you twice your speed in whatever configuration you wish.
Scrape my boy's gonna go there. I'm gonna go here. And that was a double move for both of us.
As a heads up, starting next to me at the start of my turn, you will take damage.
Then I will go to where my finger originally was.
Yeah, just not adjacent to Poco is a good place to be. Because the caveat on the damage is it can stagger anyone.
Gotcha.
And stagger is not fun.
Bokos no longer exist, so I can remove them from the initiative.
Great.
Moblins
Every
no
element's a
longer
different
exist.
status.
That's fun.
Yeah.
So, Ghirahim, dropping those force fields. I'm gonna do Ghirahim Bull with them.
Uh-huh.
That's a choice.
The first one comes up underneath him, pushes him up 10 feet,
How many feet?
pushes him up 10.
Okay.
Then the next 2 over here, and then the 4th one will drop him right next to Umar.
Are they still placed?
They are moving him. They are not placed anymore.
Got it.
There are no ceilings.
Got it. Thank you.
He and lets his daggers fly. A parting gift. And sends 3 to Poco, 2 to Darmani.
And I didn't get an opportunity attack, correct?
Correct. Because
Okay.
he was using his
Just double
force
checking.
fields to move. So the 3 to Poco are Oof,
Too
11.
much. Too much
Okay.
damage.
And where's my other one? Where'd it go? And to Darmani it's 5, as he splits the daggers this time. And Umara, what's your touch armor class?
Not a lot.
Make a fort save.
Oh, thank God. That is at least a 20.
Okay.
21.
So thankfully you're not staggered. The grand total is going to be 3 points of damage, and something feels different.
Wow.
Alright. Up until this point, he has not done one of his types of actions.
Legendary.
Just
Yep.
whether or not you call it that. And so, as he clicks his fingers, a line of spectral energy pops up here, coalescing into the forms of phantom bokoblins, and push straight forward. So it's
Sick.
going to make a CMB against both Umara and against Koya. So
Sick.
Umara's, it's a 20 against yours, and it is going to be a 26 against Koya.
I don't
yeah,
move
that does
anywhere.
it.
You're gonna get pushed. Just 5 feet though.
Yeah, because it's an 18 at present.
As it pushes you guys away from him. And that was... That's Scorpion Boy, not Sierra. So Sierra's over there.
Mhm.
He's got more concerning things than provoking her again. And you didn't drop the thing, so it doesn't matter. He doesn't have to anymore. I think that's all of his actions. Cool.
Okay, start of my turn. Everything adjacent to me takes elemental aura. Poco cleanly, like, rotating the Master Sword, it disappears into the writhing mass of vines as the Royal Long Spear comes out and takes the Master Weapon. I have reach with the spear, so that hits him.
Mm-hmm.
Does that?
Let's establish
I can get to
proper...
here. I can get to here.
With your tower shield, does he need to be here or here in order to touch and not be on top of your tower shield?
To be on top of my tower
To
shield?
Not be on top of your tower shield.
To not be on top
Basically,
of my tower shield.
could he occupy that space with
My
your
tower shield is only in my square. It's just providing cover through that line.
Then that was where he was, and that was... Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
Long spear is gonna come out. That's gonna be probably a hit because I have flanking. It's the last one down here, so my bonus to hit is plus 10 because, and then one more for the strength. So 25, 27 with flanking.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, and I
Let's
use
say those hit and have a very bad day.
this one. That's gonna go ahead and be 7 plus 15 is 22 points of piercing, and then 10 from the master weapon. So 32 total. As Poco is just a dervish, and if you could see his face through the mass of malicious
61.
vines, you'd know he didn't have his mask on, but that's my flavor here is you can't. It's impossible to make out where exactly Poco is right now.
That triggers a form change.
Yep.
As this cape, diamonds, like it disappears in the shimmer of diamonds, and in its place, his skin, or like the skin tight he
Ew.
was wearing,
Ew.
turns black. His skin turns black. His eyes lose any sort of pupils in it, and his hair turns bright white, as he still has like the spirals. As he, instead of having a sword in his other hand that he hadn't used, he turns into a living weapon and now has a massive two-handed blade. I'm getting very angry.
I can fix that for you.
You're still here? Okay. So it was Poco's turn.
Yep.
Poco brings us to Koya.
I don't want to get hit.
Don't get hit.
Oh yeah, the daggers are gone too.
If you stand adjacent to me, you won't.
In harm's way.
That's all I can promise you.
Then that's fine.
You're flanking because I have reach.
5, 10. And
Snack attack
it's
him.
Dagger. So. Nat 20
Roll to confirm.
Yeah.
does a 26.
Plus 2 for flanking.
28.
28
Confirms.
Does
Cool.
persistent damage double?
No. Only the dagger.
That's
Only
okay.
the dagger,
Not in this system.
which makes it 2 dagger damage.
That's awesome.
And then 10
But then 10 sneak.
Oh, thanks.
So total of 12.
Nice.
We need to get you dex to damage.
That's
I do have dex to
Hey, thanks.
Did you add your dexterity to damage there?
Or wait, no, I don't
You
have
have dex
dex
to
to
hit.
damage.
Not
I
an
have dex to
unchained
hit.
rogue.
Yeah. Just a
Well,
regular
no,
rogue.
an unchained one would.
Yeah.
She's the
That's
regular.
why I said not an unchained
Oh yeah.
rogue.
Well, I wasn't sure if we gotten her the feat yet.
What feat?
There's a feat for dex to damage with finesse weapons. Yeah.
What's Quill doing?
Is that not on?
He's gonna inspire the
wanted-
person who is farthest from the fray.
We want
Oh,
Smart.
wait.
And you
Good.
were
Now
fine,
it
right?
actually matters.
You were fine?
yeah.
Sneak attack does include
the pressure points.
Which is going to be 1 dex damage.
Okay. So in addition to that, -2 to hit, we got -1 dex damage. Your next roll gets a +4. As Quill gives you little pointers on how to swing whips, I guess.
And if it matters, you said -2 to hit. It is also to damage for face retribution.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and there's 2 rounds remaining
Okay. 2 rounds remaining.
because it's a 4-round thing.
'Cause he hasn't
It's
properly
a D4 rounds, so.
he hasn't properly swung at anyone.
Mm-hmm. It's been these daggers.
That'll take 2. That. Darmani can F off. Villain mindset.
Well, you know, I'm gonna fix that in a minute here.
The walls. His force field raises twice for up to 20 feet, and raises Koya up 20 feet with him.
Oh no, I hate it.
And
I
he
hate
tries to
that
hit your touch.
so much.
He's trying to give us all the bad touch.
He gets to go again?
He fails.
This ugly motherfucker!
Good. Good to know that he just fails.
He went out of turn, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's probably because there's that legendary initiative thing. Does that do like a plus? Is it a plus? I think it sends him like halfway around the order.
I don't know.
You can move him up the order from now on if
That would be a.
it's up to you where you want him to go.
Yeah.
You
He's
are the
got
dungeon
a
master.
paragon something.
Both 20 feet up right there.
Yeah.
Would you like a d6?
Goes,
I'm committed.
Okay.
okay.
I'm committed.
Don't have any earthquakes.
Okay.
Was this a player?
Yep, that was me. I was 10 feet behind him, so I'm there.
You dodged though.
What?
Koya dodged. Did.
Uh,
He rolled a hit and missed.
yes, this is correct.
Again, I got touch AC. And when you miss, you don't do any damage.
Yes.
His daggers are gone. He's fine for now. His turn's over. So, Umara time.
Well, 20 feet away.
Sorry.
Cannot lunge in the air.
I'm gonna need someone to look up acrobatics for falling from a height. Because I think you can use acro to lessen the fall damage. That might come up
Might.
very soon.
Might. Like the way you phrased that. My phone is in the process of turning on, but I will get that information.
Okay. Mara, you stupid bitch.
Big mood.
Yep.
I love you.
Love you.
Umara is going to throw her shield straight up,
Okay.
and with that hand, produce the Sword of Four. So we've got 4 Mara happening.
For Mara.
For any viewers who are curious, this is the Sword of 4. When its wielder draws it, they split into 4. They get 4 actions, however, they take quadruple everything. That's 4 reflex saves, and any damage dealt to 1 is gonna hit the main.
And now,
So
She's
AoE's
coming down anyway.
Is it dying?
I committed to it. So I'm done. I'm done doing this.
AoE's are a big no-no.
The other Umara's pyramid stack Umara Prime,
I respect your
who is then going to lunge with her net, and I'm going to do a drag maneuver on Koya.
Okay.
Pull her down. Yeah.
Wait, what's your CMD?
18. I'll let you do it.
The problem is I have to hit you,
Yeah.
and that's only a 14. Can I deny her dex bonus since she won't move from me?
As far as if it's a willing target, the target can let you. It's AC 5 to hit a space.
Yeah, you're in the net, and now you're on the ground, caught by Umara Quad, who I symbolized very handily with a D4.
We're gonna use one check to not take fall damage on that. Since you
Okay.
catch her, let's make it
Circus.
probably strength. It'd probably have to be strength.
Just a flat strength
a
from
strength
Umara
Strength
Quad.
check. We'll say DC is gonna be 14 on it.
Umara's rolling it.
Cool.
That's a 9.
Okay.
Can I do in harm's way and take the damage by absorbing the shock with my own body?
Sure.
The deed is done!
Can I help
Take
catch or
two
something?
D6.
The die is cast. I use my D6 to symbolize Umara's. Can I borrow some?
Because I don't think Darmani has reach from here.
I don't,
He
and he's
dragged
all
her off.
over there, yeah.
I take 5 points of damage
As
as
Koya
Koya
falls.
crushes me. But we're both still alive and now away from that ugly motherfucker.
It's
I
Armani.
appreciate the being alive.
I can't do anything from this height. He's out of reach.
Throw something at him. Like Umara.
Or a rock.
It's the only thing I have.
Throw Coco at him.
Can I break a section off of my rock and still have it count as a two-handed?
We'll allow it once for free, and then every subsequent time you're gonna take like a -1 on the damage that
That's
thing does.
fair.
We're next to a dead bokoblin. Throw him.
Yeah.
Can I?
Sure.
Improvised
It will be
roll.
an improvised
Roll.
thrown weapon.
I don't know how to roll an improvise.
You're gonna do all the
anything.
same stuff, but it only does a D4.
Also, you don't you have to take a penalty of I think 4.
You take a -4 to hit, and
Yeah.
it rolls a D4 for damage, but
Tell
you
us
still
what
have
you
your
roll.
strength.
Am I using like?
D20 to hit.
Okay, so
Am I using my usual attack bonuses?
yes,
Yes.
just
Usual.
do that, and we'll do the rest of the math for you.
Lovely. I rolled a 15.
Plus,
My base attack bonus is a 7.
and your strength.
Currently, it's at a +6 from my
All right,
mod.
so that's a +12, so we're at 27. We're gonna subtract 4 because it's an improvised weapon. So now we're sitting pretty at 23.
23
Cool.
does it.
Do I hit him?
Roll a D4, add your strength bonus.
That's for 8 damage.
8 damage
Can
from
I
a
not-
bokoblin corpse.
Metal.
Oh, I'm too late to call it as a power attack. Never mind.
Yeah.
Can't
Power
power throw.
attack thrown weapon.
Okay, good. Because I was gonna be like, I want to yell at him to make him hit me, but I can't.
I think power throw is its own thing.
Yeah.
The wind picked up.
Come down and fight us. Stop standing.
Wait, Umara Prime.
You
just
creatures are so far beneath me.
got a factory position. The
Bitch.
Umara.
You're the one who just got hit by a corpse. Get down.
Soon that will be your fate as well.
Good.
As long as you precede me.
Being a corpse. Definitely being a corpse, not being thrown. Here.
I also cannot hit him from this distance, but I'm gonna move. This is you, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna move here.
You just gathered around the bottom of this pillar.
Yep. And if he is within 10 feet, I'm going to whip him.
20.
That is for if
that's
then.
my,
for
that's
ready.
my, I'm
Oh, gotcha.
readying
Gotcha.
the action. Because I have nothing to throw.
Throw me.
Tie your whips
I
together.
don't think even with my strength bonus am I strong enough for that.
I don't think a single person in the party can throw you except sort of forward, enraged, enlarged, like Poco or.
Umara.
You guys
has
could
a knife.
cheerleader step him.
Okay. Yeah, that's what she just did to net Koya. Was
Yep.
cheerleader step. Is it Ghirahim?
Yeah. I'm gonna need additional notes real quick.
Umara just salmon upriver.
Yep.
Yep.
Now we know why you've been practicing.
Salmon run.
This is how you
Salmon ran him.
run, boys.
This is a salmon run.
I'm gonna try and pull some bullshit on my turn. I have some.
Poco is?
What? Why?
Why
would-
does this sound real?
Sounds fake.
I don't believe it.
A charge is a standard?
full action.
Can't pull the bolts.
Otherwise, it'd be.
You were gonna pull
not
the
the
ball,
charge.
weren't you?
No, I was gonna do something absurd.
Cool. Okay. So force field number 1 is not being dispelled. 1, 2 placed here and here.
Ugh.
And then he's gonna place the third one, which means he's gonna step down and take the 1d6 of fall damage to get down.
Does he provoke?
He is falling
Specific-
through threatened squares.
Specifically, there was a force field on top of him when he was. No, it was when he was leaving it. So yeah, he would take one.
That's 2 nets!
Ooh. And the force fields have left that space.
Mara, you and I are both gonna be exhausted
Yes.
after this.
That's a 23
That is.
and a 16.
Okay, 1 hit.
Okay, so he is now netted by Umara 6. I'm just pulling out the number that's on the dice.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I pull from a lot of timelines.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just whoever's available at that
Net
moment.
total of that.
Hey ladies, who's favorite tea?
Maybe I'm Maul. And by Maul, I mean combat.
It is Maul for Umara. You get to loot
Maul
bodies.
with a U.
Ew,
basic.
ew, ew,
Which
ew.
one?
Ew,
That's an
ew,
interesting weapon you have there.
He
ew.
attempts an improved Sunder. Does a 20 beat your combat maneuver defense?
Nope.
Dang.
As he swings with that
It's not my net, anyway.
ginormous. He tried to sunder the 4-sword.
Oh
I'm sure I did fine after that.
You would know.
I'd be so good.
Do
No.
you know the origin of the force?
I know where it's gonna land. No thanks. Who do you think you are, my mother?
Pogo?
There was a miss on him, and his push maneuver triggers. Which was the one that missed?
4.
4. 4 gets pushed back 5 feet,
And
and that kind of bounces into people. So I think when you get pushed into people, you fall prone.
Sure.
Splat. You
Umara
kinda
4's
get
on the
splatted.
ground.
You're going to take in his standard of that initiative,
Dice on dice.
and he still has. Does
So that when we look at it, we see a status indicator.
does the -2 trigger on both turns? Like, does it tick down on both turns?
It ticks down on his, so it should have 1 turn of his remaining.
Because wouldn't that be 1 and this be the second?
You're right. So it's gone.
So after this.
Yep.
Okay. He still takes his -1 dex damage, which affects AC.
Yep.
Cool. All right. I think that part of his initiative is over. We
Cool.
are up to Poco's turn.
Okay, so the writhing mass sort of dissipates, and the mask has been replaced. It was a moment of just raw, unbridled, like, I'm gonna fuck you up. But that is also me ending my aura, as I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, and the spear's just coming right back at him.
Cool.
Because reach. 11 plus 10, 11, 12. 23 to hit?
23 does it.
Okay, that's gonna be 8 plus 16 is 24 plus 2d6. 33 points of arcane good aligned piercing.
As he takes a blade to the chest, the diamond that was his chest staggers back.
Hey, he has to make a strength check unless he's phasing through my net like a punk.
Form change.
He's
It
a
breaks the
punk.
rules.
He's an asshole, is what it is.
Yep.
And for 2 frames, given that we can count in frames, it's not a person standing there, it's something else. Something smaller and thinner.
When was a person standing there?
And then the transformation completes. And there is
Tingle.
no longer a person there.
It's Tingle.
No longer a humanoid form. It's a sword.
Just a sword.
Like the Master Sword, but black. And it gets sucked out of the window. And away.
Excuse you?
I
You've
wasn't
defeated-
finished with you.
You've defeated Ghirahim. That's the good news.
For now, he just zapped off like a punk.
Am I still weird?
Depends. Do you choose to still be weird?
Oh.
Every day of your life, girl.
I'm not deciding right now then.
Keep in mind though, it does affect every turn, so...
I've been rolling.
Okay. Yep. There are no other visible threats in this range.
Okay. Umara's up. Umara's salute. Umara's dispel.
And Umara down. That D4
I'm
was
gonna stand
symbolized.
there and
Tuesday.
breathe heavy for a second.
Yeah,
too.
that was the prone symbolize. The
I
prone
think
symbol.
that's one of my die. That's my die. But I think that's all you guys.
And there's a dog.
Does the jail continue going down that way? Or is the edge of the map meant to symbolize a wall as well?
He came from that way, so I.
It goes on for one more equivalent on my map, on the equivalent of yours, one more square to the end of there. So this was a doorway that you guys... No. This was...
This was
let me
the
just grab the entire map.
Kitchen,
and
banana
add the
room.
thing.
And then,
This is banana room. Kitchen, banana room, prison.
okay.
Why
You
are
just
all
add
of
them
you
up.
here?
Without answering question, Poco. Was there another Rito in there?
Point of
Another.
Nope.
Poco's going to thoroughly investigate any part of the prison that hasn't been investigated. And if it is to no avail, he's going to make for the exit.
Okay, that room no longer exists. I made a mistake, but it was...
That's
It
okay.
was a room for flavor anyway.
That's been worse.
Poco dropped some meat for you, Maya. It's not meant to be rude, but he sets it down and keeps going.
Keep it.
I mean, he's eating the other one.
I feel like you should eat something. And I know you're a fleshy bit, so you do not eat rocks.
Actually, in this moment, if you wouldn't, he'll pick it up and eat it too.
How are you holding up, Koya?
I think I still have some meaty, mighty rice balls.
Worse.
This
I do.
is unclaimed and I claim it.
Do you...
Eat it.
What about you?
Eat it.
You eat the rice ball. She eat meat, you eat ball.
How much else?
I
Yeah,
don't
what's that? How much health is the meat?
Oh, I ate my meat.
Oh, 5 HP plus 2 strength.
Hey.
Oh,
Umara offered the one piece to Koya.
It was raw meat, which was 3.
okay.
I'm sitting down to eat then. Cooked meat, which is 5.
I don't know where my pencil went. Can I grab it?
If anyone else needs it, Poco will have happily, set down some berries. They're 1 health each, and I have 6. It's up to you guys if you want them, and if you want them, just let me know how many. But more or less, like I said, Poco is checking for Jitsuko everywhere, and if she's not here, he's gonna make his way for the door.
I'll take at least 3 berries if
Okay.
nobody else is going
Take
for
3
them.
berries and heal 3 health.
How did you all cross the desert? And can we use the same way to get back?
Yes.
We have to find someone before we leave.
Alright. The person shall be found. What's the other Goron's name?
Gordo.
I was gonna say-
Gorko.
I was gonna say Goku, but I'm like, that's not right.
It's Goku, the
That's
Goron.
not
He
right.
couldn't fight because it wouldn't have been fair.
Yeah, when he goes Super Saiyan, his Goron beard just gets longer.
Gorko, keep the others here. We have someone we have to find before we can all leave. Don't eat the bananas. Names?
I think I got all parts of that fight then.
Umara.
Koya.
Tree.
It's Poco's on the other side of the room at the door, anxious,
That's Poco. We lost someone important to us, and he's
Then we will find them.
furious.
moving. And that's Sierra. She tends to be quiet.
Darmani.
And from the other side, thank you, big one. Because Poke can't hear the conversation. It's just shouted across the room.
Darmani, pleasure. Which direction?
We'll get you and yours home safe.
There's only one way from here, and it's back the way we came.
So, you got map?
Yep. There's.
That's the only square that hasn't been drawn. This is where the fight started. This is the fight arena.
So there is somewhere.
There is somewhere.
Going back.
Go
That-
forward.
Yeah, forward.
Yeah.
Gotta find Jitsuko.
So, again, it's getting darker thematically because, of course, that's what you do when you have thematic stuff. And there's basically little glints of like a magenta type light in there. Occasional little. And after a certain range, a red dot appears on your form.
I'm gonna take everyone and just fling them back because I remember Quill telling me about this.
On my form?
You were going forward, right?
Yep.
You're ahead of it?
I'd
Oh,
like
I'm
to
taking a
grab
guardian
them and fling
shot.
them back.
Yep, I'm taking this.
Darmani pulls you out of the way.
Okay.
Well,
I can
did
put
say
up and
something,
check.
shot him.
Gotta do the Poco die. 17.
There was some type of statue that started lighting up right near the top. 3 legs that seemed to be moving. And there's something circular on the ground.
Circular on the ground. Okay. With light on my blade extended, how much of the darkness can we see?
You take the time. You already.
Light's been on my blade the whole time.
I gave you what you can see.
Got it. Thank you. Just clarifying.
Detail wise, you've seen the circular thing on the ground. Travel gate.
Travel gate.
In meta, you know as Thomas what the guardian thing is.
Yeah, I do.
It's unable to move from that spot.
Okay.
And I have this thing as mine.
Do it.
I don't remember what it was over there for.
The
It was
dog.
It was the dog. Dog can stay.
Dog.
He a good boy. He can stay.
I would like to check if I can magnesis this guardian.
I love it. There's not proper iron steel.
Tank magnetic.
Taint magnetic is my
Not
new
close
band
enough to figure out the material. It hasn't touched you, and you haven't
We
touched
make
it.
very attractive, shitty songs.
Like Call Me Maybe or...
Ooh. What songs do you like? Like the.
How do remind me how do travel gates work?
You can get all of the it's like a Sheikah Slate travel gate, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
You can get all of the prisoners home if we can just distract the guardian
Depends on where this travel gate leads.
wherever she wants it to.
It brings you back to it.
Yes, so you could take the people, travel to a different gate, and then travel yourself back.
Yes.
Yes,
Alrighty. I'll handle the guardian.
but
You
we
are
don't
in
know
no
where
shape.
Jitsuko is.
Sierra, give me some water.
No one's leaving. It is momentary. All that is
Clean
happening.
armor.
You are in no shape. I'd like to charge it. If I move
We
fast
don't
enough.
have to fight it. We just have to make sure that Sierra.
Poco. What do you think I'm doing?
I'm talking to the big one, who made a motion to charge at a guardian.
If the big one is gonna charge a guardian, the big one is gonna charge a guardian.
I
I
actually
don't
don't know
want
what
to
you're doing,
lose
so-
2 people today.
We don't know the second one. Get the 15 out.
You
I'll
don't
see if I can protect the big one.
the 15 can.
Poco, time!
I'm talking about that.
And Umara is going to charge in after fucking
God damn.
Darmani.
No, the point of me charging.
My
is
armor
so you
reflects
don't-
lasers!
No one had to charge it. You don't need to be at that gate to work people out.
My armor reflects lasers!
I-
I can't be hit by this creature!
I know.
Just let me walk up to it! Well, I could be hit, but it will be getting hit back. It can go fuck itself, is basically where it's at.
So, seeing them charging, please
then-
get them out.
As far as like the details of this area,
I just need to run it over, please, before it kills Umara.
this is Quill.
I'll take the hits. I don't want Umara to get run
That's
over.
I'm Group Hothead here. Check your privilege.
basically that's kind of the scale of the thing.
Sweet Christ!
Oh, that's much larger than I thought.
That
it
is
was.
not at all the size I pictured.
Yes.
Okay.
So wait,
I think that's about
that is
right.
the guardian you said?
That's about a third of the guardian.
Okay, so then hold on, dial it back a second. How does the gate work?
Great. Gate.
So, it is like any Sheikah Slate gate, you can choose it as a warped target. It means that to get back, she would have to come to this location. Meaning, to get back, she would draw the ire of the guardian. She can get the people here out without going near it.
About how far away does it shoot?
At least the doorway.
Okay.
Which is where?
That's a good question. Where's the doorway exactly?
Let's say about here.
So it could shoot that
So
far.
it's shooting us
So
right now.
let's say
Or it would.
distance-wise,
We understand.
this was the change in like terrain. We're gonna say about this was the danger zone.
Okay.
That's when we get lasered.
So.
From how many
we
points can it
distract?
shoot?
It has a big eye.
So just one?
Like a cyclops.
Okay.
Can it be stasis?
I-
Stasis.
Can lock it, I think. I can lock pretty much anything down for a bit.
Could be a
Pulls it
safe way to come through.
To come through and potentially come back.
How many people can you take in one trip?
I've never tried.
Try. We are outside of its range.
It hasn't registered to you yet. So if you warp out now,
Yeah. It's not. I can't access it right now. I need to be there. It needs to communicate.
Consider it done.
I'll-
Zorn Watchtower.
Okay?
You stand in front of her. I will stand in front of you.
That doesn't make any sense.
Close enough.
Darmani Umara is a trained warrior.
I've got more life than she does at the moment.
My HP is higher.
I can
As a
take the hit.
On a
She's sitting
scale
there
of 1 to
drooling
16.
blood.
I'm going to be genuinely honest and say I don't think a single person in this party can take a hit from this thing due to its massive size.
I can distract it, maybe. We'll try.
We don't have to.
I've never.
But if she can't register the gate.
I've never.
Okay, so she
actively
hasn't
tried to reflect
registered the
a
gate
laser.
yet.
Correct.
Okay.
If she's,
But she can stasis it?
Yes.
But that's only within 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
So we just have to get you 30 feet closer to this thing.
Then register the gate and dip out.
Hop on!
Okay. Like on your shoulders or piggyback?
Mara drops her bag.
So, piggyback.
I can carry 200 more pounds now. I'm sure you fit within that.
I wasn't arguing that. Just logistics. Okay.
All right. And now, thanks to Shikashad, whatever the fuck his name is, thanks to his blessing,
Has to.
I can still run 4 times my speed.
in a straight line.
Yeah. Easy.
you're gonna run there
You
and
can't-
then back, aren't you?
No,
No.
The same.
there.
You,
Yes.
prepare to get us the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Okay. As soon as that gate flicks on, or whatever the hell they do, get us out of the range of this thing.
Okay.
Okay, so.
What is the ready to action? Let's declare that before the movement.
As soon as the gate registers, I would like to transport us to Rito Village.
Okay. So I can run 140 feet in a straight line. That's definitely within 140 feet.
Yes.
So pretty much I'm just gonna run until we're standing on it.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
Ready.
Fuck.
And you now have a new warp gate.
Alright.
You're at the top of Rito Village and it's still cold.
And now how do they
This is just a
return to
different
us?
kind of terrible.
The whole
Okay.
idea wasn't for
Now
them to
here's
go
the
through
idea.
It all.
Okay.
We've got the gate finished.
Yes.
So now all that has to happen is we have to do exactly what we just did, but in reverse.
Yes.
So Umara drops down into a 3-point runner stance.
One
And
leg
I'm
up,
going to-
because this is 4 points otherwise.
I'm gonna
One leg's
ready.
up.
I'm gonna ready myself to run as soon as we land. away from the critter, preferably. That would be
Into it.
Ideal.
140 feet through it.
It might get me out of its range.
Okay, and I'm going to transport the two of us back to
The
that
spirit
gate.
temple.
Stay back.
Ready to action.
So, at least one.
Now, you take the prisoners and you get them out.
Perfect.
And just do that several more times.
No, one more. You take the prisoners and oh yes, it depends on how many can go with.
Let's find out. All right, prisoners, group hug. That wasn't a suggestion, prisoners.
They're on the back, so I'll go trundle back. Get them.
They're a crowd.
Uh-huh.
They're able to kind of like group in, hold hands,
Yep.
Yeah.
grab whatever.
I'm talking love each other, just for a moment.
Gorko, do you know your stars well enough to get yourself home?
From where?
You guys can literally do multiple
Not
stops.
certain. Where are you all planning on going?
Where are we going?
I don't want to do multiple stops because all that has to happen is this has to not work one time.
We were vaguely on our way to the Goron village that's around here. Can you get to us close to that?
I know I can get us to Kakariko.
That is probably the
Probably.
safe bet.
Let's take the Castletown residents not there.
Why?
That's where the Castletown fugitives are. That's where their families are.
Yeah.
Oh, I got Kakariko confused with the desert village. Never mind.
No.
Kakariko's a good bet.
I did too. I was like, that was not a friendly environment.
Yeah, I was like,
Guys,
I thought they
really
hated
awkward
those
dumping these people.
Let's put the prisoners back in the hands of their captors.
Yeah, but I mean, not in the hands of a laser. It's basically fine. But yes, Kakariko makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Find your way there, see if you can help them with whatever their food problem was before heading home again.
Before I leave, can I eat
Yes.
some of the?
That's the point of fixing their food problem.
No, it's like some old like a wall.
You self-pogo.
Darmani kind of ate that other wall, and like when you lick something, now it's yours.
That's
so
fair. That's fair.
he kind of like
Besides,
found
it's
another.
weird
My
banana
germs.
wall.
Uh-huh. So yeah,
He does
I
kind
want
of like
to
cringe at the taste a little bit.
Uh-huh.
bring crowd to Kakariko and then do similar ready to action to run away from the thing.
You brought the
when
dog
I-
too, right?
Yes.
Good.
The dog is the first one taken if we can only do one at a time.
I'm so enormously happy that I don't have to remember any of the Kakariko voices, which I don't remember anyway.
Make up some new ones. They all have laryngitis.
Bring them
it's
all to
fine.
Bruce.
No.
I thought we were trying to help them.
So prisoners are officially freed.
Oh, I have no money. I was like, while we're in Kakariko, maybe we should like buy some healing items. I'm broke.
Is it possible that I could go home instead of Quill?
Oh. I was like, what the fuck?
Take Quill to Rito Village.
Yes, I will take you to Rito Village.
The mail,
You'll have a lot of sorting to do.
the
We did our
mail's in
best.
shambles, isn't it?
Hey, we did phenomenally.
I said we did our best.
Rito Village.
If you see Jitsuko, tell her it's not her fault.
I will relay that vague message. Where do you have any idea where she might have gone? She seemed to disappear through the floor.
Was there a trapdoor or something?
No, nothing. Solid. Solid as the ground we're standing on.
You're slowly freezing on.
It'd have to be some type of.
I'm like, all right, we're gonna be talking for a little bit. I'm putting on the Arctic gear, just like.
It'd have to be some type of magic then. I am not going to be back to investigate.
Nope.
Hey, because his class is investigator.
The mail needs me more now, and I don't think that place is safe. And I'm hungry. I'm really hungry.
Go eat.
I'm glad I'm not there.
I will see you as soon as I can. Thank you.
I would like to sheekishly transport to one of the temples and just literally bob around until I see a fucking owl.
Umar going with you like.
Are you trying to look for
Mentor boy.
my
Yeah.
mentor boy?
Yes.
What was his name?
Started with V. It
I've
wasn't
got
quite
it
Velu. Hold
somewhere.
on, I've got it written.
Glad someone knows.
Viscetti.
Vamal.
Vamal, yeah.
Vamal.
There we are, yeah, Vamal.
Damn.
You bobbing
Good
around
for
for
Vamal.
Vamal?
Yes, to see if Nehru did some shit.
The fuck is this goddess up to?
Or we
Pretty
could-
much.
Or we could be like, hey, can you can you give her a phone call?
Yeah, I've
Quick
been
little-
told that this is magic. So far, the people I know do magic are Jitsuko and Jitsuko. So,
So Poco doesn't do magic confirmed.
Poco does magic.
No,
Poco
we
is
have
magic.
expressly said that Koya is a witch.
It's canonical.
Everybody
The
else
only,
believes
the only
it.
one who I know that does magic is not me.
Not me, the woman who freezes things in time.
You two have magic.
I was gonna suggest a feat when we level up, just a heads up.
soulmates. Yeah.
Okay.
Gay.
Yeah.
Once again, Court, hetero.
What?
I forget some. Was it?
It
You
was
two
at the-
kissed or something, and he was like gay, and I was like, that is expressly not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready, action, run.
Do we find
Vamal?
He's chilling at one of them.
you?
Me?
I'm feeling very sick because we've been teleporting a lot.
How much? I don't think.
Jitsuko fell through the floor. Why would Nehru do that?
Not the party phase.
Could you imagine someone running into your church and shouting, "Hey, your friend slipped through the ground. What's Jesus' deal?" Why,
We
God?
don't have time.
Why, God?
Okay. All right. There's a lot to process there.
It's a very simple sentence.
Just process the important parts.
What do you know about Nehru?
Only what Jitsuko's told.
And she doesn't
vaguely.
say a lot.
What's she the goddess of? Knowledge, religion, if you want to.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. So maybe it was wise to drop through the floor.
Where would we go if we dropped through the floor?
Out of wisdom.
Were you in a house?
We were in a temple.
We're in the temple of Ganondorf's people, and she got a little assaulted by a vulture and then fell through the ground.
She seemed like she was dying, and we are trying to get to her before she dies.
This was just before I decapitated my brother.
There's a lot to take in right now, but
Does
If she
any
was-
of that help you?
if she was dying, getting attacked, dropping through the floor,
Yes.
maybe kept her from being attacked.
Yeah, it was in the
So
air.
it's for her own protection,
Yes.
which Nehru is the goddess of protection.
Cool.
Or
So
something.
where does Nehru take you?
I don't know the basement.
Would you
went
like us to
before.
teleport you there?
I don't want to go into what are you, Ganondorf's base where you decapitated your brother. I don't want to go there.
I only decapitated him in one of the rooms. We can avoid that room if you like.
There were no stairs down that we could see.
Look harder. I don't know. I don't know anything about people falling through the
Can you give
floor.
Nehru a call and ask about Jitsuko's condition?
I'm gonna take that as a no.
Okay, so you can teleport at will, but you can't make a call? Can you write a letter?
Quill's back, so.
Oh, I could write the letter. I don't know how to get to it.
Dear
goddess
Nehru.
who left the world after creating the world.
Umara, we're getting nowhere. Let's just go back.
Let's just go back. It was not very nice talking to you. Goodbye forever.
Have fun with your brother.
And then as they land, it's kind of like they materialize, and then Umar's like, fuck. Run! Okay.
Okay.
We learned
We need
nothing.
to find the basement.
Poco takes his hammer and starts smashing. No, I've already tried that route.
Given that this is pretty much cleared.
We've been,
Here was this.
and this was the prison.
So many
Thank you.
casualties. Oh, that's
haven't
Quill.
been
He's,
over
he's
here.
off and safe somewhere.
I think that's the way we came.
We came in, went this way,
Yeah.
went all over here, fought here, came up over here, and then have been
Well,
here.
theoretically, this would only lead us to this hallway, or this room, whatever this is.
Or down.
You're right.
Yeah.
So we have to go back to the beginning of the temple and cross the room.
Yeah.
We're looking at the
Go
map.
the opposite direction.
We've
We
done.
walked up to the statue and went left. Right looks like a dead end, but it's also undiscovered map.
Yep.
Okay, so
Speedrun
put
fast.
put the in there so we
There.
can start having things happen. You guys are currently here.
Yep.
Okay, so
Here?
all we have to do is break this wall. Then we can.
If that's faster, we will. I have a megaton
Yep.
Do
hammer.
you need
If
a
the
wall
wall
broken?
is breakable, then yeah,
Do you
that's
need
gonna
a
be
wall
us.
eaten through.
Sorry.
If you can eat through it fast.
How fast can I eat through a wall?
You're kind of full from eating the other wall.
Cool, can I chew and spit it out?
I can empty you out.
One,
I've got a net. I'll just.
Like a cheese, like a cheese.
grosser than Ghirahim.
Hate it. But that's an alternate solution, other than the ones
To
presented.
cheesecloth him?
It's gonna be disgusting, and it's gonna take some time.
Would it be faster for us to run back?
I want to say things, and I want to give advice, but I can't do that because that would be metagaming.
I
at this
will
point.
estimate that it's about an hour to run back.
No,
through
we're fine.
everything.
We're fine. We're fine. Shortcut.
Yeah.
I will be back, but
The rotisserie chicken
given,
table?
if you were
Yeah,
looking
we
at
can
the
go through
map, you probably saw the thing that I wanted to say something about.
The rotisserie.
The one that like it moves a little bit and then shifts again and then moves and then
Yeah.
shifts
We can go
again.
back through it
Sure.
Sure.
because it always rotates in the direction we go. So,
I'll follow.
Okay.
right? So we
So-
could go that way.
Yeah.
When you enter this room, these posts are down.
Oh, the
So-
post from before.
Oh yeah.
So you are able, you have clear
You're welcome.
access.
But
Down means we can
These
pass
are
them.
up,
These are up.
so
Got
we
it, got it,
can't.
got it, got it.
We
You
can
can
go this way.
What is this?
you can definitely enter this thing. That is a wall properly blocking that way out.
How did we get them down before?
We didn't do
Accidentally.
anything.
Oh.
How strong do these posts look?
They're to the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
They are.
That's not the question I asked. How strong do they look?
They are the equivalent of this is blocking your path. You got to use your brain against them.
Fuck.
Okay, I had.
We need to find another switch. I stepped on one earlier and it lowered something.
Poco sprints to this room.
What?
There was one at the
Sprints to
cell.
this room.
I ate
Megaton
through the
hammer,
wall next
back
to
wall.
it
There's a
and stepped on
switch.
it.
When you enter this thing,
Yep.
it could chinks you here. Because you guys could chinked it that direction, and it switched. You circled all the way around, it could chink
Is
you
this
to
now a
different
dead end room?
It's a different room.
And
Definitely.
is Poco
Are
alone?
you by yourself? Did you run away?
Yeah.
I saw a solution.
Because
and
I think the
ran
rest of us were waiting for the posts to go up. Wait. Down.
We
Wait.
were waiting
Down.
to talk about it
No,
and figure
down.
it out.
And Poco realized
we were
the
in
moment
this
you said
room.
switch, Poco
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
I have solution.
Looking at these posts. And then he just left.
Yes.
So
the word switch, Poco was like, I know where.
Basically, the way this turner works is the first time you entered it, it went that direction, and then it changed color. The second time you went into it, it did the opposite direction.
Sure.
And it keeps switching. So right now, the first one sent you there. The second one was clockwise. So the next person to go in will be sent counterclockwise.
Huh.
Yes, I have my clocks right.
I trust the DM understands what's going on.
Yep.
Okay, so now Poco is in whatever the fuck this room is.
Yep.
Great. So
If Jitsuko's not in here, then
if Umara runs this way, she gets through.
Yes, because it will
She
now
then
be
can
turned.
run over and hit the switch.
And he comes back.
And you see a body on the ground.
I've seen a lot of bodies on the ground. Please be more descriptive.
A bird with a scarf wrapped around her neck.
fuck all.
I presume you mean Jitsuko.
She unconscious.
Grab, lift, shake slightly,
She unconscious.
lay on ground. I'm gonna roll heal to
Which
see
room
if
is
she's
that?
alive.
Where is it? I can't see it. I can't see it.
You're right here.
Gotcha.
Outside the room we were fighting in.
That's a 20.
Literally.
She's alive. She's just unconscious from all the blood loss.
Is she actively dying? I'm gonna roll another heal check to stop her from actively dying.
She's stabilized, but when you recover without help, it's not that easy.
Okay, cool.
So-
So she's not actively dying. She's very passively dying.
Passively
right now.
dying.
Thank you.
When
I was like, if
coma.
blood is still coming out, I'm putting it back in.
When Umar ran through the spinny room, it brought him back.
If he was still in the Turner, if he left the room to left the Turner to explore that room, then he's in that room.
It would have been the brief, is Jitsuko in here? Otherwise,
Okay, so he's back in the room and he saw Jitsuko. He saw her pick. No.
Yeah, so
From what I
Poco was
understand,
here.
Poco went, Umara went directly after it, and they got separated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Umara's over here, Poco's over here.
No, Poco's here.
Well, the
But
thing
if
is,
you were
what
on the
she's saying,
platform-
what Alexis is saying is, if you were still on this platform, which you're saying you were,
Yeah.
then as soon as I activated it again,
Okay.
you got shunted to here.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Yep.
you have a direct
now-
line of sight.
I'm presumed
No.
there's some kind of a wall.
This
here.
is this
Yes.
is effectively in the middle.
Okay.
So only Umara knows that the fucking bird is alive.
Yes.
But the good news is that thing will turn, and I will end up here after using it. But first, I'm gonna hit a switch.
Okay.
There's a switch in the
Wait, we've been in that
back wall.
room, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that was the room where you decapitated your brother.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna hit that switch.
Okay. Other notable thing, as the click clack clack then puts all of these down and all of these up, is one of the dodongos in there kind of lumbers up to you
Hey, what's up?
Ew.
and coughs up some paper at your feet and lumbers back off.
Huh.
I'm gonna take out my trident, and using
Okay.
the blunt side, I'm gonna like jab it a couple times. What is it?
Right now it's wet paper.
Great, I'm gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
It's pretty much a copy of that map. Some blood on it
Ow.
after being eaten off of a corpse. Well, became a corpse in the process.
You said pretty much a copy.
And a couple of things are scrawled in the margins. First of all, you get the copy of the entire dungeon map, which the thing is you had the general idea already.
Yay.
The two notes that you have are in the margins. Number one was in the skull's left eye,
Okay.
and then in the second it is, and I have to get my wording proper on this. When both hands meet the ground in supplication, the statue will bow in reverence to our demon king.
What?
And then a note in the margin that you can't read with your languages.
I certainly I can hardly read the things you said to me. Okay. Well, that's cool and fun and wonderful.
And it goes back to eating anything left of that corpse.
You said when both hands.
When both hands, something about supplication.
Meet the ground in sublimation.
Yep, when
Supplication.
both hands meet the ground in supplication, the statue will bow in reverence to our demon king.
To supplement means to provide a bonus for.
Okay, this is fine for now.
Okay.
When they're like this
Supplicant.
or this or this.
So switch stuff is done. I'm gonna run back to my party.
have a Jitsuko?
I found a bird!
Yeah.
This song's appropriate.
And then in pure Final Fantasy fashion, I now vanish from the map as I join my group's token.
Poco is going to bust out the wok and start cooking. Because nothing I have heals.
She's not
Can I have
dead.
my
We
sheet
can't
back?
eat her yet.
DM, can I have my sheet? Because that's got numbers and things on it. that I'll
Cooking
probably-
is relatively spontaneous
You failed
in,
too.
in
2
Zelda's.
fort saves.
Oh! Yay me!
Don't I feel good?
I have.
Which means it's good that they
That,
went to
that's good
such
they
lengths to
found
get
me.
you back. Yeah.
Yay me!
And now you have 2 U's.
Now give her the sword of 4, and there's gonna be.
4 unconscious
5.
Jitsukas.
We can heal her 4 times as fast!
I want to make anything into anything that can heal health. I have wheat, butter, sugar, some fish, wild berries,
I have
shrooms,
medium
nuts,
icy rice balls.
rice balls. We have
you
rice
just
balls.
directly feed her the rice balls.
Give her a rice ball.
All right.
I like the cooking, but yeah, this is more.
No, I didn't know if we had anything
That's
in
5
fish.
HP
Have a
and
rice
2
ball
strength,
down her throat.
Jitsuko.
What?
5
5
HP
HP.
and plus 2 to your strength.
Nice. She's conscious again.
She gets a hug. But now the chicken suit happens to be on again.
Oh, no, that's
Like
not-
as the hug comes in the hood.
But you're at 0, I believe.
I'm at
after
0.
that.
Well, I was at -3 when I vanished. So +5 gets me up to 0 or 2?
0 right now because you took 2 others from failing fort saves.
Umara's
Trying
going
to
to
recover.
bridal
No.
carry Jitsuko after that hug. I can carry both.
Yeah, you're carrying
Just
Pogo.
the back.
Yep.
Just the back is stabby.
And you'd have to actively put all your
There are
gear
more
back
of you.
on.
I've got my backpack, but that's
Okay.
it. Which,
Okay.
I mean, my backpack has everything, but it's all on my back.
Yeah. Where did I go?
Well, wish
We
I
have
could
no
tell you.
idea.
Which we knew. As far as we can tell, out the back door, which is the way we did not go to look for you.
So thanks for that.
You You all seem much more injured. Can I cast healing spells on?
You're currently disabled at 0. If you make a healing spell, it will. If it doesn't heal you, it's gonna make
Well,
you.
even if it does heal you, you take 1 damage.
I pop a wild berry in your mouth. You heal 1.
Now,
Like,
you can take actions without hurting yourself.
Yay!
1 health.
Cool.
Oh, you're covered in equal parts your blood and Umara blood at this point.
Yeah, no, nobody's looking.
And the rest is just Poco's mass.
Nobody looks very healthy.
Poco
right
looks
now.
great.
I'm great.
See, I was like, I'm fine. I've never felt better.
Poco was ready to go toe to toe with Ganon after that fight.
Too
He
many
was like,
digits.
I'm gonna find her.
Alright, let's pop a basic channel.
Yay!
Yay! Probably
I'll
all
update my health.
11. That's 17 total.
That's your basic channel?
She's level 7,
It's
yeah.
46 at this point.
That wasn't 46.
No, 17.
4d6.
We all know. We'll make that joke every single time.
Was it 16 or 17?
17.
Yay! I still smell like sardines.
Yeah, and I smell like a dead chicken.
Guess how
Moving
much
on.
health I had? It was
1.
not a lot.
1.
It was the first time I've hit single digits in a while.
Ooh.
It was not as low as 1 though.
It was 4.
No.
7.
Close.
Ooh, I'm at 18
6.
health
Yeah.
now.
Hey, so you were actually at 6.
Yes, I was very casual sitting at 6. I was like,
Poco's
so I
gonna
don't
take
have
out.
20 feet of reach. I have 15
Sorry,
feet of
Poco.
reach.
No, he's taking out.
I've got to stand.
What's
on
her
the
name?
Umara.
5?
No. Oh, Umara's
Umara
got it.
has
Umara's-
Nehru currently.
Well, I'm gonna fish through your bag.
Just go
Good
diving
luck.
through her shit.
So
Naomi.
many things.
Yeah,
Naomi
I'm
too.
gonna find Naomi.
Thank you.
Not Nehru.
No, I'm here for Nehru.
I find Nehru. I've heard your call. What did you want?
It's late. I'm tired. What
That's
do you
fine.
want? Yeah, Naomi out of Umara's bag and just keeping it in between the hug with me and Jitsuko.
Thank you, Bobo.
So how are you feeling?
Steadier.
That's
Grateful to be steady and standing. Not my best. You all look like hell. What did you do?
I'm fine.
We lost you.
I look.
Koya's doing great now.
It's okay, Bobo.
You disappeared.
I have some cool shadows now, but I look great.
Yeah. What's up with her?
I had a
What is-
question
Who are
about
you
What is
that.
asking?
up with
What are you
you?
asking? What are you looking at me for?
I had a question about
Nehru!
that. We're not in combat.
It's an on-off switch.
Okay.
When you have it on that turn, that's when the visual happens. When you turn it off, so does the visual.
Okay. If I don't turn it off while we're not in combat, do I have to keep making?
For
Then I
every-
turn it off as soon as the combat
That's
was
what
done.
that's what I assumed. I was like-
Okay.
that's why I asked you specifically. Like, okay, you're turning.
At
Can
the
I
end of
make a
combat, we
perception
pushed
for
through.
Poco's hand to see
So-
if I notice his change symbol?
Sure. It's visual perception.
Which you
Your
were good
best.
at as bird.
Is Poco trying to hide it?
No.
Okay. So
No,
you're
Poco,
probably.
Poco has noticed it, but it hasn't been in the front of his.
So it's gonna be a 16 to spot your hand.
Don't look at me. I don't know.
His hand's different.
Yeah.
That
What
circles
happened to your
over.
symbol? It looks like Sears.
I don't know.
Can I roll some kind of holding up Poco? Can
Yeah.
I roll some kind?
It-
What knowledge would I roll for why the fuck the symbol went funny? Who did
So
you fight?
his symbol looks like mine did at the beginning.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna take that
Colors are inverted.
sheet off that I stole from your
Yeah.
family member. I don't have the hero symbol that you guys have anymore. I just have that weird one.
You have the triangle, but it is flipped upside down compared to theirs in
Yeah.
colored purple.
Okay.
And I
So-
have yours, but the purple and gold are inverted.
Yeah.
Okay.
So pretty much what we're looking at is no circles. That's what Sierra's has looked like. It used to look like this in the beginning. No more circle. And then invert the colors, and that's what Poco's looks like. And Umara wears gloves, so I don't think.
Umara doesn't even know hers is changed.
Yeah.
Would it be an Arcana, or what would I roll to figure out what's up with symbols changing and
Arcana or religion.
Okay.
But it's gonna be real hard.
Knowledge, religion,
I'm gonna
19.
try. That is a 20 not natural on religion check.
Plus
Okay.
2 if I can assist on that 19 I rolled.
The symbol has always been your connection to the goddesses,
Mm-hmm.
and it has definitely changed since you last saw them. That's what you can glean. There's something holy, divine, or profane going on with this.
All right.
Do you I'm guessing you share the paper that you found.
Oh yeah, I found a map.
Were you swimming?
Sure.
Oh, who are we Who are we fighting
May I?
back there?
Oh, here you go.
Thank you.
And we're fighting a lot of people.
Okay,
We
yeah,
fought
the
Stout.
fish.
goblins, we
Remember
fought
those officially.
Ghirahim, we
Did you
fought
read those again?
some
No, I
other
haven't.
The
goblins.
beast, the
You
beast
had the note
master
already.
Double
person
check
with all the animals.
the wording
you had a
on the
vendetta
second
against.
one.
What about it?
Who was he?
Who
I
was
don't
he?
know.
Why a vendetta?
He
So
knew
the
you,
first one is
you
in the
knew
skull's
him.
left eye,
I
and
assumed
then
who
when
he was.
the
If you don't want to share that.
And these are two separate things.
Yes.
Two separate
No,
notes.
I'm guessing he was the fiance to Rose
You got the important
Ooh.
stuff, I think.
Cool.
Some of the wording on the
Stole
second one, but that's all like flower
from
flavor.
the Wave Wardens and got me exiled.
He's the one who framed you.
Well, he didn't frame me. He literally stole, and then everyone said, "Wow, you suck at your job." And then I left.
And your brother?
Oh yeah, that was my brother.
What role does he play?
Well, he's a corpse now.
Before that.
Oh.
Before that, he was her brother.
Yes.
He hasn't been my brother for a long time. He defected much before I was exiled,
Okay.
and
Why?
running into him was super fun.
Why did he defect?
I don't know. I don't really have a lot of time to ask him.
Not a good person.
I'll tell you this though, family's stronger without him.
Who's Rose?
An old friend.
Friend's a loose term.
It came a loose term.
The Hylian who screwed me.
Oh.
So friend with benefits?
God, I wish.
Oh.
Wouldn't call it benefits.
No benefits there. Just disadvantages. So yeah, that was my brother and the man who got me exiled. I'm feeling great. How are you feeling?
Not dead anymore.
That's usually great. So I'm glad we're on the same page.
Thank you for sharing, Umara. I know it's a touchy subject.
No, it's touchy.
Well, partially what I just did, but
That was me. I was touching.
No, there's nothing touchy about it. My brother's a traitor. He's dead now. I'll come back to town a hero.
Do you need a memento?
Why?
Proof?
Take his tooth.
I don't need proof that I killed him. I'm about to kill Ganondorf. That's the proof I'll bring back.
okay.
guess
So you
that
all
is what is
fought
next.
somebody here.
Oh yeah,
Ghirahim.
Ghirahim.
You picked up a
Ghirahim.
Goron.
Now. Oh yeah, let's go on now.
Hello.
I'm Darman? No.
This is who you were looking for.
Yeah.
Darmondo.
Yes.
If you need to go home, we can
We
take you
can
there.
take you back home now. Or at least as far as the...
Kakariko, I need to find Gorko before he gets lost.
Okay.
Blip, blip.
He's a wonderful archaeologist, but he's terrible at navigation.
Jitsuko, wait here.
Blip, speed run back.
Yeah, pretty much.
So now that we have a map, what's in
It takes
those?
it takes a little finagling, given that the
Yeah.
We could do this out of the bars. Like, come on, guys, we were gone. You could have done this.
We
Spinner in the
we
clicky
set it
clacks.
up.
Yeah.
Before he leaves, Darmani would let you all know that if you go through basically a tunnel inside of the prison cell, you can get out to one of the hands of the statues.
Neat.
Like the one outside. You
That's
get out to the
important.
hand.
Yeah, we want to do
I
that.
would. That would be shared.
We don't want to be on the hand.
We
We do. We need
That
to
there's
split
a
it.
switch in there to move gates, and you can walk out onto one of the hands.
Neat.
that matters for puzzle solving.
So now y'all know the thing.
Look, I don't know shit about solving this puzzle. I'm gonna be real with y'all.
The,
I didn't even know there was a puzzle.
It was on the margin of the map we just got.
Oh,
Yeah.
all those words? I did not understand any of them.
That was the puzzle.
If you were looking at the map, or were you just taking what other people said about it?
No,
oh,
I was
I
looking
handed
at
the map over.
I was
Okay.
physically
I'm
looking
looking at the
it.
map. While
That
we're gone.
additional
Uh-huh.
note was in like Shika script.
Oh.
It was in kanji,
What,
which is
what is?
basically, and that was Dogeza, which is why I was like, oh, we're talking about it earlier tonight. I was like, oh, okay, they're talking about a thing that's going to come up later.
What?
Dogeza?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
In kanji.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that means.
The dog, right?
Yeah, that's the
Dog
the-
is a
oh,
what?
I'm
What
sorry.
is he?
Dog is a.
You got rid of the dog. You sent him home.
We needed the dog.
As we should
The
have.
dog was key to beating Ganon.
Nah.
We
Key of
haven't
being Ganon
seen-
is this fist.
No, it was a dog.
Keyhole is Ganon's mouth.
It was a dog. It was right behind us,
Big
behind the
pretty.
DM.
Good boy.
Big angry dog.
We have not seen Dogeza, or we haven't seen Master Koga still. Left. Is there a way to get in there?
The walls you have seen might have been a little cracked, but you didn't see any doorways.
I love a cracked wall.
Crack him with bombs or megaton.
Yeah.
While people
I'd like
are
to use a
being
bomb to crack the wall.
run back home, I really want to know what I'm looking at the map to see. Can we tell what this area is at all?
As far as that, what general notes there are about like what the runes are, that would be the Lizalfos quarters.
The what?
What?
What lizard monsters that you threw into the lava.
Ah!
Oh.
That was sick.
So we
I'm still proud
maybe
of
don't want to go in there.
It's a waste of time to go there.
Yeah.
We got Ganon to open the keyhole too.
Okay.
So yes, I would like to use bombs to blast my way into the left eye of the skull.
Mm-hmm. And there is both a iron knuckle, animated suit of armor, and a chest in there. The iron knuckle is more of a like off-camera fight, where it's like you guys work with all of the things you've learned, the cheese it with magnesis thing.
I was gonna like magnesis and then stasis it and just fuck.
Everyone
into
just.
a wall. Yep.
Grow this guy.
Yep.
So it's more so it is guarded for flavor, not for mechanics, because this one, as you get to work at destroying what other evil magic held it together, did have a person inside. That once you dispose of the magic that made the armor animated, there was in fact an unconscious Hylian in there. I was gonna say human,
Same difference.
and he is someone you haven't seen since the ranch.
The mustached man.
Huh?
It's the one who
The one who
destroyed
broke
the
the
symbol
seal.
on
Yeah.
the,
And then
at
left.
the ranch.
Oh, Trident.
He's unconscious. So you can coup de grace him all you want.
If he's
Let's get him sent
here.
to jail or something.
then he may not have broken the seal under his own volition.
Spin Trident. Blunt side. Whack!
He's already unconscious.
I'm trying to wake him up. Did it work?
He gets a wild berry. I've got one left.
That kind of healing thing brings people to consciousness.
Instead of hitting them?
Yep.
That only
I
works
have
in the movies.
so many notes to go through to try to figure out what Dogeza means.
Hey, listen. One question matters. What happened at Lon Lon? Do you remember?
Did you destroy the seal on purpose?
Looks at the heavily armed Umara whose weapons trained on him. Yeah, that was me.
But did you do it on purpose?
He just said yes.
Yes, I
Why?
was asked to do so.
Bye.
Why?
He called himself Koga.
Got it.
He kind of runs some of the show here.
Where is he?
Pretty sure I only saw him a couple times
Mm-hmm. And where did you see him?
in the building.
He's not there now.
Okay.
They wouldn't give him information that mattered.
How long was I asleep?
No
Months, who knows?
32 years.
Umara thwacks the treasure chest now.
idea. Yeah.
What's in this?
I hope treasure.
You hope treasure.
Yeah.
For what reason?
It's treasure and there might be some for me.
No,
No.
there's none for you.
Sharp side now. The only thing you're getting is a couple of bars. And possibly a cellmate. If we're feeling generous.
So bars isn't you're gonna stab me. Are you putting the bars into my flesh or something?
You're gonna find out, aren't you?
Throw open the treasure chest. You found a map!
You found the third map. Mirror shield.
Yeah!
Yep, that's yours.
That yours.
Umara literally dives away from the captive, just like, mine.
You know what it does.
It's a mirror, but a shield.
And so you can fix your appearance in the middle of battle?
Of course.
+2 to charisma.
The mirror's on her side, not the enemy's.
Hey there, good looking.
I give myself morale boosts.
While raising your shield.
So functions. It does, unfortunately doesn't function much different than a normal shield does. Steel
Tower
one?
shield or steel shield?
Steel shield.
Okay.
The thing is when you use it as a quest item, it has the same characteristic as the burnished breastplate.
Yay! So I should just write down like reflective.
Yes. What it means is that if you are unproficient at shields, you can't use it as a shield, but you still can use it as a mirror.
Okay, so I can throw it at my friends and be like, "You're the mirror."
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm just double mirrored right now.
Mhm.
I could totally spies a laser. And
Yep.
And then just lift your arm.
no. Have you ever seen that totally spies bit? It's stupid.
I haven't.
It's
It's
very stupid.
they take a little laser lipstick and they bounce it between two compacts and then they turn the compacts towards a door and it's like a highly amplified laser. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen, but it's incredible.
It's creative.
That's not how it works. but
That's
sure.
true. It is
I remember that
creative.
show. It was like Powerpuff Girls, but spies.
It was like Kim Possible meets
Yeah.
Powerpuff Girls. pretty
Yep.
much.
Same color schemes.
Okay, but now I'm just made of mirrors. I feel good. God, could you imagine me being underwater while covered in all this? One singular sunbeam hits me and it's like.
So what is
You were the disco
supplication
ball for
mean?
your own wedding.
Supplication
Yes.
is a term that refers to bowing down or
So when
devotion,
statue's hands
giving up-
down,
yes,
it's bow and open way to Demon King.
So all you
Yes.
have to do is turn the statue's hands over.
yes.
Is it the one on the outside? Or is
There
there
was
another statue
theoretically
in
a way to get to statue's hand through
Through
prison.
the prison, yes,
Wait, really quick.
yes.
Were we supposed to go in the skull's left eye
We
as
just
in
did.
our
We just
left? Or the skull's left eye as in the skull's left?
Is the skull looking up or down?
I don't know. So we should bust open that other room just to be safe.
Yeah,
Just
we,
to be
we actually
safe.
should. Let's bust that open.
Okay. Yeah, you can click and clack your way over to it, but the bombs unfortunately do not as easily break open these walls, and it takes much more effort to force your way through into kind of just nothing interesting.
It's a closet.
No, the closet was the room that I forgot to put in.
Nice.
I was like, yeah, there's gonna be a single pair of bokoblins in there, like trying on like butler suits or something. Crap, I forgot to put it in there.
Well,
It's
they're
here now.
They're here now.
Nah, that room's empty.
Okay, well, it was worth a try.
Hey.
I'm glad we confirmed.
So I guess we have to fix the statue out front.
I don't know if we're fixing it or breaking it.
Change it.
Sure.
Let's find out how.
There must be some kind of mechanism rather than brute force.
Ah, damn it. Well, I mean, I'm sure if there's a tunnel out to it, we might see something there.
So we're gonna go check
No harm in going,
Yes.
probably.
the tunnel that the other character Sarah played visited.
And as we're going, I want to check the symbol on my hand as well.
Mustache man, stay out of the way. We'll get you home somehow.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
just send him to Kakariko and say, hey, he goes to jail or something.
Oh, hey, it'll actually get us back to the prison faster.
True.
Sweet.
We'll meet you.
Yes.
Do we
Yes.
meet our tall Gerudo guard lady friend there?
In Kakariko?
Yeah.
She's standing guard.
Hells yeah, girl, take this guy to prison. Let's go back.
They're so weird, just like you do like some cryptid
We, like,
sightings today.
We just ping, take him to jail.
Cryptid and then
The-
shut up for a moment. Gosh dang it.
Travel gate you have to use is in Porta's lab.
Yes.
That's where you keep getting brought back
Yes.
to.
And when I get to Pura's lab this time, I would like to specifically ask, what does Togeza mean?
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go deliver the guy.
Specifically.
It means that you bow with energy, with a snap.
Got it.
Genki.
Done. And go on my way.
And by now, I've thrown a man at our
Uh-huh.
front Gerudo guard, and I'm like, he's going to jail! And then I run back to Koya, and I'm pretty much just like shouting along the way, like, trust me, he's a murderer!
Attempted murder.
Yes.
He certainly tried.
Did his best.
We don't know if he's murdered anyone while in that suit of armor.
That's fair.
But I don't have time to figure that out. Back to the prison! Run.
Okay.
Fast travel.
We land, and I panic.
And we coalesce at the one hand we have access to.
Yeah.
Any new perspective granted.
You can now see, like, down to the front. Like, you had, like, worm's eye view before, now you have.
And
Bird's
there's,
eye
there's
view.
theoretically a switch here.
This hand doesn't move. The switch is, like, just on the inside of the wall,
Okay.
and the tunnel goes out and around to where the hand is out here, like this.
And does the hand look like it has any mechanisms that makes it turn over, or is it all like solid stone?
This one feels like solid stone.
How far away is the other hand?
We have a flyer.
Yeah. But I do want to, on the way out, flip the switch that is there.
And I think that releases these guys
Yeah.
now.
I will do a flyover to the other hand to see if there's like a tunnel that leads to it, or if it's just blank wall over there.
As far as symmetrically, there was a tunnel leading in there, but the thing is, somewhere along the line, somebody walled it up and blocked it off.
Okay.
So you said you were going back. You sealed off these now. So does that mean you're going around?
We teleported in
Yeah. Okay.
to the jail, to the Guardian.
I
And then
think
you stepped on the switch.
because one of these can be up at the same time.
We essentially did whatever it takes to get the rest of our party to us.
Okay.
We committed the act of puzzle solving and got them to us, and then we all went to the big hand, and that's where we are now.
Yeah.
And then we sent Jitsuko to the other big hand, and there's a tunnel from that big hand, but that tunnel is sealed off.
Yes.
Okay, so Jitsuko has come back to us. And now we know there are hands here.
But is there a smaller statue inside of the temple somewhere?
I feel like that is also accurate.
I did not see a smaller statue, and we've seen everything there is to see.
Do you
except-
mean the smaller statue that's on the map?
That's the one
we're
I'm
on.
talking about.
No, we're on. Okay, so the building is a massive colossus. We're
Got
on
it.
the colossus hands. That's a little baby statue
Okay,
held in the kangaroo pouch.
Yeah, let's go to the baby statue. I thought that's where we were going.
Okay.
Baby
There we go.
statue!
We solved the confusion. The reason that I ask is that it will determine your route, because if this is open, these are going to be closed, and if these are closed, these are going to be open. So if
We'll take the long way back.
yeah, that's the
It's the
way
easiest way.
to be able to get back here and have these remain open. You'll have to go through the training grounds,
Already
the
done.
wood
Sex
storage,
swings.
the
Jitsuko,
blacksmiths.
those are the sex swings.
Who taught you? Umara!
No, as we're walking through, Umar's literally pointing out, and then I stabbed that guy. It was really cool. You should have been there. That one got netted and thrown into another attack. Also really
This is
cool.
where we fought
That one,
Ghirahim.
Sierra ripped that guy's neck out. You can still see pieces of it, and then and that's pretty much what the walk back is.
It's carnage.
Blacksmiths are done smithing, and they're just kind of like chilling with a drink, and they're still just
I
confused.
throw
as to
them,
what
a
to
Literally
do.
banana,
spoken.
throw them a banana each.
Literally,
Oh.
as she passes Umar, just thanks, fellas.
Keep up the hard work.
To the tiny statue. Does
tiny statue.
this one's
Is this the
hands
room
move?
with the skylight?
This one does, yes.
I want to go check out the skylight very carefully. If I see, like, something that's going to stab me up there, I'm just going to go back down.
The light's pretty bright, which that's not entirely good for Rito
No.
eyes, so you can't look directly into it. It's almost like it funnels strong sunlight down.
Left eye. Oh. Oh, no. And I point at the light, and I point at your shield.
Now shine the light at something.
From the ground?
I don't know. I was told to stand here and do shield stuff.
Okay.
But I've turned the statue's hands over if they do that.
Okay, so the description of baby statue, let's get some scales going here.
Baby statue.
You guys
Do.
are like this tall, and this statue is something like
Oh.
this.
Oh, that's very large.
And so getting that beam of light into the left eye is going to be hard from where you're currently at.
Give Jitsuko the shield.
Hold it with your bird feet.
Yes. Where am I shining it?
In the
Into
left
the
eye.
left eye.
Left eye.
That's
All
my
right.
guess.
Just a...
Sparkly lights. Here we go.
Okay.
And I will fly up and I guess make that attempt.
It's difficult with the flapping to keep it steady,
Uh-huh.
but every time the light does hit this area, things crumble off from the face.
All right. Well, it's a facelift, I guess. I'll just keep trying to shine it and crumble things.
Keeps wearing away before at long last the entire face crumbles off, leaving like a doorway leading farther in and up.
It didn't exactly bow in supplication or whatever.
We didn't turn the hands over.
Yeah.
I can try and turn. How high are the hands off the ground? Like 15 feet?
Yeah, 10 or 15.
Yeah, I can reach that.
Compared to where you're... Yeah.
I'm gonna net a hand and try and roll it over.
Okay, make a combat maneuver?
Fucks
Can
yeah.
I roll to assist?
Yeah.
Fucks yeah.
Are they 10
Get a plus
or
2.
15?
That's a natural 1.
You didn't really get much leverage on it, mostly because you're like tripping over Poco.
Alright,
Poco got a decent pull on it, and it did click a little bit
okay.
when you guys were able to get some force behind
New
it.
plan. Net, back and back. Anchor. And now I'm gonna do this again with the anchor, because fuck
Plus
this thing.
2.
19.
Condition to fight Ganondorf?
Oh, it doesn't roll? They just... Oh, stairs!
Elevator.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Are we in any condition to pick another fight right now?
My fist will enter through the soles of his feet and tear his spine through his body.
If you have any...
Umara, you're dying. I can smell it.
I'm not dying anymore. Now I'm just injured.
Jitsuko, do you have anything left?
I have probably enough strength to heal some, but
Could we ask Sheik for a safe night of camp?
Isn't she gone?
No,
Sheik
we
is
have
at...
Sheik was at the front.
Sheik is
Yeah.
at the front door. Sheik! I'm gonna run and find Sheik if I can. Doing the same trick that my girlfriend did.
Make
Just slice the wall.
5.
Scratch the wall. It's a nice scratched wall.
No Sheik?
Not that you got by scratching.
I literally shout, Sheik!
She can sleep.
I don't care.
I'm gonna climb into the lower hand now. I'm like... Alright.
I come back.
I'm gonna wiggle it a bunch. Does it roll over? It can! So I'm gonna jump onto the side that was like rolling,
This one?
and I'm just gonna hang until I can completely flip it.
It takes more than your weight, so it's going to take
Not everyone.
other people
Shit, what?
to pull it down.
Not
You're
everyone.
able to pull one arm almost to the ground.
Oh, but the hand doesn't like roll completely over to be like...
Not as of yet.
I would like to roll an acrobatics to get, like, to parkour my way up the statue and over to the other arm.
Okay.
Gentle roll, yeah.
On here. Plus, so that's a 27.
Okay. So once you're able to get a hold underneath like these fingers, this hand starts to come down with your weight on it.
Okay.
Should I stop anchoring this hand? I think we're trying to make... Wait.
We need both down.
Yeah, we needed to do it in fast.
Yeah, we
Snappy.
need both down with a singular motion, if possible. So stop waiting down the other one. Let's get them both to a similar area.
But first... Ooh.
What kind of shenanigan would I have to roll to attach one of my whips to the other one so that I have 20 feet and can reach the other one?
I have a better idea so we don't ruin your whips by accident. Just use my rope.
Okay.
The
I like you,
shenanigan
though.
is inventory use.
I like you though.
I just don't want to accidentally destroy your whips in the process.
And if you need weight, you could just tie a rock onto the end of it.
Oh,
Shame,
Scorpion
shame,
boy.
shame we gave up our 6'8", 900-pound Goron.
We don't need him. He was cool and helpful, but we don't need him. We can do this. This is primary squad. Okay.
What
So
do you do with this new
There
20
must
feet
be
of rope?
buttons somewhere
I have
to
50
make
feet of
this go.
This new
Stay
50 feet
safe.
of rope.
Doing what you're doing, we're trying to do it at the same time, right?
okay, so I'm going to release like net to capture the hand as it is, and I'm gonna jump off.
Okay.
So now it just has like enough slack to rise.
Because Koya's in that hand.
Yeah.
All right, Poco.
I'd like to
We gotta
walk
pull
my
this
way
one
up
down
the
when they
arm
come
so
down.
that my weight isn't on the hand, and like
Say it again.
I'd like to walk my way up the arm to the elbow so that they're even
Balances again.
balance. And
We have to have hands turned and down.
yes,
Koya,
yes,
can you stasis the whole thing?
I can try.
if we can get the hands tightened, stasis it, and make a boom down.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, so we just gotta roll these hands over.
Yes.
Somehow.
Pull.
I'd like to bet-
Pull.
What are you pulling on?
Yeah.
Rope.
I left my net
Mm-hmm.
So
hooked
you're
over
pulling
it,
in this hand.
and now I'm like, no, not pulling it down. I'm trying to like roll it.
Okay. So that motion, it's kind of a simultaneous thing.
Okay, now you guys do that to the other side.
I will assist Sierra with
Alright.
the rope.
I have.
You got to lasso and then just roll.
Am I adding anything?
Your attack bonus?
Your BAB for sure.
Okay, so 22.
Okay. It's difficult because this is not a weapon you're trained in, given that you're lassoing. But the thing is, you have this unlimited tries.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's like you're able to get the rope around this hand, and then you guys are able to get onto the ground and
It's just
start
like, I
pulling.
can do this all day.
Rotating too. The idea is.
Start with a lasso.
Okay.
Hard to rope.
I'm gonna jump into it and like
Hook it on the
grab the thumb and pull back as far as I can, and then jump off while not letting go of the thumb.
Okay.
So
you're
I'm
weighing
trying
down,
to. I'm grabbing the thumb,
trying to go like that
walking backwards, and jumping while holding onto the thumb because I weigh a good bit.
with all your weapons. In.
Yep.
Okay, and pretty much this combination of everybody with ropes and pulleys and cracker jacks and what have you,
And
you're able to get.
Koya directing.
And when they're both on the ground, that's when they finally make that last.
Ah!
And the entire statue rumbles to life, and dust starts falling off of it
Now we can get through the door that we created.
as it crouches and puts its chin on the ground in a very awkward-looking state, so that that entrance and that staircase.
So we were supposed to do
in front
this first.
Yeah, we figured it out.
Yeah, who cares?
Okay.
Into the face hole.
Jitsuko is right. We are all.
Were we gonna check into a hotel? We've got things to do.
uh,
They're gonna notice the prisoners are gone, and they're not gonna stay here.
You're right.
If we were in arrest, we should have done it with the prisoners before the prison break. Oh, there was a prison break, by the way.
You're right.
And
Good. I'm glad.
just because Master Koga isn't here doesn't mean they won't return.
Exactly.
How long does cooking take?
Are there any pots in this room?
Cooking is not that difficult.
Okay.
It doesn't take an extended 30 minutes.
So like I said, I'm gonna read off ingredients, and if there's any of these that restore health when cooked,
only the ones that you guys didn't break on your way in or broke against you.
How many pots can I break?
I think 2 of them attacked you previously.
I don't want to do those ones. Those ones don't have anything in them.
Okay, so you're searching for more pots?
I'm searching for pots.
Okay.
Pots we can use.
Okay, so you looking around and hunting in corners, and there's always pots. So of course you find pots. Go roll a d4.
Yay, I'm looking for health. Come on, D4, be kind
I'll
to me.
take a spell slot.
That's a 4.
You will take 4 points of damage if this one hits you. It doesn't,
Yay!
but it shatters into nothingness
All
as
the
it
pots here
hover
first.
and attacks you.
These pots suck.
Okay. So I have one wild
First pot
berry,
I've broken all campaign.
3 Hylian shrooms, 10 wheat, 4 butter, 6 sugar, 4 fish.
Which one,
Base.
Theoretically, you could make a berry cake.
I'll
Sugar
try.
fish.
I'll try a berry cake.
So I think that's butter, wheat, and your choice of fruit.
Wild berry.
Wild berry.
Yeah, my last one.
Make a nice little berry tart.
Everyone eat up.
What does it do?
So that takes the effects of basically the entire meal and spreads them out if it had a food boost. I don't think any of the ingredients on there had a food boost on them.
Just health.
So yeah, just health. So go ahead and roll a d8 to see how much this one.
everyone heal 6.
Nice.
Yay!
I'm gonna take
I
a
don't
moment
smell anymore.
and
Pope
go
is the
ahead.
best cook in all Hyrule.
He doesn't say anything. He immediately, after distributing it. Oh no, we can't eat again.
Why not?
I think we're full now, right?
Can't get a food boost.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead.
Just do butter and wheat a bunch of times. Make bread.
I've got base, which is bass. I'm sorry, bass. I've got fish.
Base.
So bass, butter. I imagine that's a thing.
Bass and butter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go make it.
Fried fish.
Cool. Health.
Just health. Like if there's no food boost attached to it, it's just health.
Cool.
I only have food boost items.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give everyone. So let me know how much more you need, guys. Because I've got. So
Are you trying to get
ingredients
me
with
to max?
I'm trying to get everyone to max. I use
Oh.
one bass and one butter.
That's
I have.
gonna take a while.
It might not. So how much do I roll for the bass and butter?
Okay, if it's 2 ingredients, make that a d6.
Everyone heal 3. Bass, butter, cane sugar.
Okay. D8 for adding 3 ingredients.
6 bass butter cane sugar.
Okay.
2
You get the pattern here.
bass
It's
butter
the,
cane sugar.
The number of like ingredients.
So y'all tell me how much you're at. Do you need more? Poco
not
is
there
just gonna
yet.
keep throwing
That
food.
was. What were the last numbers you just gave? Because you rattled off
It
a lot
was-
of numbers. I wasn't certain.
It
how
was
many.
2,
2,
5,
6.
and 6.
2, 5, and 6. Okay.
So 13
cool.
total.
Then I am at full.
The only person who's not gonna get to full through this is moi. I'm doing really good though.
I give you 3 Hylian mushrooms to eat.
Do you have any more butter?
I do.
Let's saute them.
No, I'm out of butter.
Do you
I have wheat, sugar, and mushrooms.
wheat and sugar?
Sugar.
Bread?
Not sugar.
That one,
Would need butter on it. Because I'm trying to remember the ingredients list.
I have one more.
caramelized
ball.
onion, not onion, mushroom, caramelized shroom.
I don't think you could take the 2 more strength, but you could take the 5 more HP.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
As we're all just like, get it.
And then eat the mushrooms. And those
Yeah.
are 1 apiece?
Yes. Most food items, right? If not cooked, are 1 health each.
Unless it's raw meat. Okay, so I'm not at full, but I'm real close.
Okay. Cool.
That's, I think, as close as I can get you.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Save game. Save game. Save game. Save game. Save game. Save game.
You can't.
On all 3?
I can't save a game.
That doesn't make any sense to you.
Yeah.
Poco has no idea what you mean by
Yeah,
saving.
but meta.
No, meta, the thing is, like, even when you were able to, you no longer know how.
Damn.
Koya, can you save the game?
Do we all feel like he's unable to reach out to whatever it is?
We're all players at the same console. We know that he can't save the game.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Can I save? Okay.
Koya, can you save the game?
No. I'm guessing no.
Try.
Okay.
I saved the game.
Koi saves the game.
Thank you. His save file's corrupted. We need you to do it from now on.
Oh, okay.
To Ganondorf!
Ghirahim did something profane to both of you. Did he get to you?
Oh.
Let me see your hand, please. Buckles all over.
Ka-ching.
This is all happening while we're shoving food in her mouth, I imagine.
Just like
This is in between cooking.
Okay. Whole arm eventually comes off.
There are circles in purple
Yep.
around her arm, just like there is around Poco's.
So that.
You know, if one of you helped me, this would go a lot faster.
Assisting.
What makes you think I know how to do this?
Poco's
Yeah, I do.
assisting.
I put diapers on enough children. We're fine.
Okay. So yeah.
So that's 3 out of us 5.
Yeah. But he's dead now. So. Well,
Is
now
he
he's a
dead, or
sword.
did he-
No, he's a
sword.
He's a
So
sword.
he's gone.
Sure.
I have a
Not yet.
feeling that we will see Ganondorf wielding him.
Ugh, that's awful.
I hate it too.
Ew, is he still gonna have that tongue?
Oh, please, no.
Which worries me that if Ganon hits us with, I guess, Ghirahim,
He
would
won't.
we lose?
And then Umara flashes her new shield and. Wait!
Yes.
He's not gonna hit you.
You're a wall.
Sidon.
Yeah.
I won't let him.
Thank you.
I don't want to be too melodramatic, but we've made it this far and we will not fail now. Thank you all for everything. I'll see you on the other side.
Poco,
Yes.
there's no way we can lose. We've got the greatest hero in all of Hyrule with us.
Not anymore, but we've got me. So
The fact that there is a symbol means that I don't know. Maybe
the
there
moment
must
I
be a
lost
way
you,
to-
I lost the title.
Poco, I vanished for reasons that I don't think you could have controlled.
Poco.
I will tell you that you had
Didn't
no.
you vanish last time we fought Ghirahim?
Yes, Sheik saved me.
Poco. We found her.
We did.
I'm expecting a seed.
You already have my childhood friend in a bottle. I have nothing else. I've got candy.
Nothing else? What do you mean nothing else?
Would you accept candy? That's about as much as I can give you. I'm not gonna lay you an egg.
I'll take a piece of candy.
What's flavor? Just pulling Cora out of the bag.
The
No.
whole
He's
time.
hiding in her bag.
That's where he was hiding. Bottom of the candy bag.
Yes.
But no, as you hand Umara the piece of candy, she just snatches it, puts it in the pocket, and this is going back to the Koroks. And Sierra, the offer still stands. Whatever happens on the other side, You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime.
She didn't say thank you.
No.
I didn't.
No, but
Sierra. The door's always open.
yeah.
Whether you go home or not.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And I'm gonna learn something about you before this is all over, I swear to God.
You've yet to ask me any questions.
I've asked your mom a lot and she didn't say anything and I got very frustrated.
I mean, that's my mom.
Touche. Poco.
Yes, Poco.
She's a witch.
It's not magic.
We wouldn't win this fight without a witch. Now.
We're going against two, right?
Ugh. You're gonna have to do some witchy stuff and keep us safe.
I
Sierra?
don't have ideas.
I'm not a witch.
No. Would you like the mirrored shield when things get serious?
Is it not better in your hands?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of who to throw this to in dire times.
In dire times, if I'm aware you're throwing it at me, I will do my best to catch it and use it well.
Perfect.
Okay.
Quick idea, so we can see if it is a thing that we can do or not. Can you stasis the shield midair?
Let's try.
You can hit it because you have enough unlimited tries to be able to get this right.
Does it
And
hold?
And Umar's
holds
gonna
in
throw
the
it
air.
crazy.
Okay, I throw a sword beam at the shield at an angle where I won't take the sword beam back.
Ah, interesting.
I want to see if while it is in stasis, we can reflect with it.
Yeah, it has beam in the name. It bounces off, depending on where the angle of the shield is, it bounces off as reflections do.
Does it only go the distance that the sword beam normally would, or does it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so while it's in stasis, it can reflect if necessary.
That's cool. I like
We
that
can bend
sort of
around
thing.
corners now.
Not
Oh,
just that,
that's really
but
cool.
create a barricade.
Poco!
Yes. You understand.
Ah, Sierra! We're gonna do the coolest shit
I don't
with this shield.
understand. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna have to think of a really cool name for it. I'm thinking Twilight Honor Guard. I'm gonna throw the shield to you,
Okay.
and then you're gonna hold it up like this, point it at me. Poco, fire at the shield.
Yes.
Okay.
You're like in his foyer trying to figure this shit out.
He hasn't come to greet us, so that's all we have to do. All right, so ping, ping, ping. This is really cheesy, but
Poco specifically putting in the not corrupted hand.
Sierra's over here. Just trust us. Whip.
Guys, I'm online streaming, alright? I'm not here.
You've got lag.
All right, everybody. I don't know what to say from here. I just wanted to get the hands in.
Nerds!
God, shut up.
Eat it!
For Hyrule.
For Hyrule.
All of you remember where you're standing because if one of you drops dead, I will be rebooting the save file. We will be coming back here.
What?
For Hyrule.
I will reset time. I am not letting any of you die.
Alrighty.
Save game.
And we're in this shit.
Yep.
I'm gonna start with Mirrored Shield and Trident.
Mechanical notes. To simplify things, we're gonna make the person who is shooting the sword beam make the attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
We'll bend it around corners. We'll not mess with any of that. But there may be situations where if you are the one reflecting, where you have to roll a touch attack to
get-
be able to target that attack back.
Oh, that wasn't even my main. That's a cool thing we learned we can do. My main thing was, while that shield's in stasis, can it reflect projectiles? Because that is the more useful function. My sword beam goes 10 feet.
Even so, I take the Master Weapon. I
Yeah.
can't. Sierra will have to take the Master Weapon because you'll be at full health. And literally, we just have to flank a dude and then.
Oh, that's cheeky.
Oh my god, that future drama. Somebody said fire!
So, before we walk in, mirror image cast number 1. Cool, I rolled max. That's coming from there. I have 6 extra Pocos for 1 minute, so we walk in.
Move.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, for
I guess-
5 minutes.
I was like, that's a minute per level.
I'll spring my owl's wisdom. I'll say a prayer as we're going in because
Blur?
that's all I got right now.
Got blurs going up.
That's a 6 minute.
I'd do communal mount if it did
No,
us
seven.
any
Does
good.
my inspiration from Quill still? I've never.
You never rolled it?
battle.
Yeah.
You never used it.
I think
I
that
haven't
ru-
rolled anything
mentioned
since
You're-
he
you're-
inspired
you're-
me.
I think that runs out.
No.
Damn it.
You're like, Quill's notes about what's really efficient, especially for Ganondorf.
Ganondorf looks like he'd be really
This
weak
music is
against
crescendoing at the perfect time. Let's do this.
Fi does have a couple of words for Poco real quick. Master, it is unpleasant in your hand now.
I don't think there's any wielder left.
It's Poco, me, or Sierra. Pick your corrupted hand, Fi.
If you'd preferred. And Poco is gonna shift to wielding it with one hand. Does that help?
Knowing that you are willing to try helps some.
But it doesn't actually help.
No, Master.
Is there somewhere else you can go?
There is nowhere else I'd rather be.
Okay, blur and my 6 mirror image is ready.
I'm going to rip his spine out through his feet. Let's go! Let's go!
I'm going to make sure Fi has a new home inside of him.
I love it! Oh my god, I could just put Fi in the shield. And then just shield bash a laser
I
for
want to
him.
just like keep an eye out for any pots that don't look vicious, because I would really love to
I don't trust a
restore
single
some
pot
of
in
my
here.
I'm gonna
channels.
fairy slingshot every pot we see.
From a distance.
Like, and if any of them pop up magic, I'd love to restore a couple of my channels. That'd be awesome.
I think the point is, we're going in low on resources.
Yeah.
And we have communally made this decision.
And we're gonna walk out low on enemies.
Or dead.
We can't walk out dead.
Can't walk out dead.
What are you doing?
So
necromancer?
win-win. Win-win. Either way we walk out, we win. All we gotta do is walk out, so let's turn around.
we turn heel and we did it, everybody.
We take the time to go collect enough bombs to just blow up the whole keep.
Ooh.
One wall at a time.
Okay, first of all, we need to get this music.
But Skyloft is beautiful. Look at the couple.
It's so wonderful. But
Low key one of my favorite games this
Oh,
series.
dang it. Okay.
Huh.
Something in that art got to me the second you clicked it away. I didn't notice it the rest of the time I was staring at it.
Oh, the wing?
No.
The bird?
No. The guy that was leaning on the other girl, his hand was under her hand, but his hand was at least 3 times bigger than her hand.
Yeah.
And bigger than the rest of his body.
Yep.
I don't know what that's from. Is it
Link-
supposed to be like
Link
that?
has yaoi hands.
Link, yeah, that's accurate.
He's just got big hands.
Was it supposed to be like that?
A lot of artists draw romantic male characters with big hands. It is a trope that is common in yaoi. Yeah.
I know, but okay.
you go there.
I'm gonna fuck Ganondorf's day.
These steps go up.
Whoa!
Because that's what steps that go up do.
Ah!
What?
We've learned new knowledge. Save the game, quick.
Quick, everybody! Koya!
The path starts straight, starts very narrow. After you clear where the statue was, basically, because as it fell down the staircase, went
Oh,
through
I
and
equipped the
organized
magic
up.
armor.
After you clear upwards, keep in mind that every turn that's
It's not active.
Thank you.
Yeah.
As it goes upward and upward and upward, it starts spiraling.
I think you have more money than
I will give you my money.
It expands.
I mean, I'll take
You
it.
enter a couple of
69
rooms.
gold at present.
Pose. Listless. Floating in some of the other corners. Don't seem to notice you. Just existing. A couple more flights of stairs going up. And you enter a room that definitely has more activity in it. Sex. God dang it! I hate it.
This is where they make the sex swings.
Hand is being raised very quickly. Koya has the magic armor. I've given her all of my money.
Okay.
As we pass the
1,650 gold.
pose, I don't let off any channels.
What?
I don't have any spare, but I do say a prayer as we go past them. I don't have
I'll give you the
magic right
stats
now.
on it
Same.
when it matters.
I'm out of my not magic too.
Umara's out of her not magic.
No, that's that. Like I'm out of my expendable resources.
Oh, and I put
That's
on the
real life.
skull
You're martial.
mask while we're walking.
I can't do martial flexibility anymore.
So you have
skull mask,
689. No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
1719. I'm gonna erase my money. While active, it is a drain every round. I don't have the number written for the drain every round. I think it was 6.
It drains 6 gold.
Yes.
6
rupees.
rupees per round, and any damage you would take. It just takes it from your money.
It might be 12 because I think
2 per
it's
one?
2 rupees per second.
Sure.
So yeah,
I think.
So 12 per round, and then any damage you would take while it's active just goes through your money.
What kind of action is it to activate the armor?
That would be on your turn. It's a swift/free.
Cool.
Like you can do it for free, but it has to be on your turn. You can't just
No
flick
ready
it on
action.
and off.
Okay.
Ah! Ding ding!
Basically, when you commit to it, it goes active for the entire turn.
You know what would be terrifying? Quadumara in that armor.
We'd lose so much money so fast.
I don't care.
One fireball and it's like, ooh, you guys are destitute.
Nope. 1,800 gold on this lady.
Jesus. I'm gonna give you all my gold too, and done.
You had that.
Damn.
That's 0.
Let's fuck up with sorting. This looks like a throne room. This looks like the room before the throne room.
Maybe.
This looks like a witch fight.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Alright,
So
let's chain aggro them into the throne room.
Yeah.
what you've got upon entering, you've got 8 squares on the ground. You also have tubes. In the tubes, kind of like lava lamps, jelly bubbles upward, and occasionally you can catch an eyeball in there. It's basically the chews, the jelly monsters you've
Got
been
it.
fighting. One of them has already been turned a different element.
Okay, thanks.
Let's see what element it turns into.
We've got Koga and the witches. And Ganon.
So, in here you've got the electric ones. In the cages, you've got gigantic snails that are radiating electricity once in a while.
Hey.
And over here, much tighter bars because you've got bats, geese. But they are ones that, again, their wings have like ice coming off of them. Both of those are sealed up. Pretty much, we'll just go with black and... Actually, no, I should use red and blue for this. That'll be fine. You have 2
Yep.
different... They look to be somewhat like old men, but their features are a bit exaggerated. Like bulging eyes and like faces that look like have been molded out of clay and then beaten with a stick. Tattered robes, but might be slightly floating off the ground.
She's levitating.
They see you.
Just levitate.
They see you upon your entry because nobody said anything about stealthing or anything
Nope.
like that.
I got a -10.
So, the Wizroads
-20
Yep.
with the shield, actually.
welcome you more or less into
Your doom.
a room that you use for experimenting. Combat doesn't immediately begin though.
They're not the witches.
Not the witches. Who are you?
Who do you think?
You're not the new recruits. So what possibly could you be doing here?
Blade drawn. Where is he?
Talking of the king?
The demon.
The demon was downstairs. At least the demon lord was. Go back to where you came from before this gets ugly.
You're already here, but there's not much we can do.
You beat me to it, Tumara.
You've made your choice.
Oh, it appears they're proud. I'm not sure what of.
Don't say we didn't warn you.
You literally did.
Okay.
Others. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's just the way it is.
We're going hard.
Fuck yourselves, creepy old men.
Blue was 10.
Holy shit. 6.
8.
17.
14.
6.
Back at it, Bird Mom.
16 was
16 was.
16 was Koya. I was 14.
I was 17. Sorry. Not that it super matters.
Okay. All right. Let me back this up again. There was a 17.
Yes.
That was-
17 is Koya.
That's the backward 7.
Ooh.
I'm great at this. Next.
It's just a K. You may. It's a K.
It's a KK. It's KK.
Okay.
Who is after 17?
Me was 14.
14.
And that's 1, 2, 3, 4 of us. There's 5 people to take.
Jitsuko got a.
Jitsuko tied at 6 at the bottom of
Jitsuko
the
got a 6.
And then also with the 6, so you guys can take your turns accordingly.
Yep.
Okay.
Accordingly last.
Okay. So, yeah, you could not come to an understanding.
I wonder why.
We were just too busy making jokes.
1, 2,
Perhaps because we're
4,
Gandorf Slayer.
6, 7, and 8.
Oh, they're gonna teleport. They're gonna teleport.
Teleports to 8.
Boing, boing.
Okay, that doesn't have range. But that does. Okay. Who's front?
Me and
Organize
Popo.
yourself, those. Organize yourself.
Somewhere in
I
that.
did, I did a
Scorpion
loose
Boy.
organization.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is literally our squad
That's all
up.
that matters.
For the sake of it, I'd like girlfriend to be behind me.
Okay. I have it.
Oh. Okay.
The-
there we go. I did write
the
down the
girlfriend,
range.
'cause
He teleported. Nothing's in range, so he holds a standard action.
Get
So
back
Koya,
there.
then Sierra.
I would like to pull up Magnesis,
Mm-hmm.
and it's still a 30-foot range for the Sheikah Slate in general,
Mhm.
correct?
Can it identify objects outside the 30 even if it can't reach them?
Yes.
Okay, so are those cages
Metal.
able to be Magnesises?
They're metal.
They're metal. Are they?
Magnetized.
They're ferromagnetic, though.
Yes.
Cool. Just making sure.
That's a fair thing to say.
Ah.
Okay.
There are red hats there, Megan.
I'm getting some more water.
Can I get some?
Yes.
35, 40, 45, 50. Double move to there. I feel like that's dumb.
Do it.
All the more reason to complete it.
To double move all the way into the middle of the battlefield?
Yes, just send in our glass cannon.
You're wearing magical armor.
I
am
do
wearing
not
magical
have a
armor.
lot of heals.
Just turn it on and run in.
Yeah. I activate the armor and run. Not run, but double
Got a
move
lot of oomph left.
here.
She doesn't need it. She has magical armor.
Uh-huh. We finish the fight, we find out we're like hundreds in debt.
And I'm
Sleep
still wearing the skull mask and have not attacked anything.
Okay. I'm just checking. 'Cause I wrote the range on the first half of them. Okay.
Pencil that I have.
And I've subtracted 12 from the gold.
I believe that
Here you go.
Sierra is next in the initiative before Blue gets to go.
Mm-hmm.
Alexis.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, can you get me water as well?
Yeah. I'm making water on last initiative. So.
Is this square within 5 feet of both 2 and 4? I'm not meaning to flip you off. I'm unclear on the boundaries.
As far as I didn't do a very good job
Is it just the
of
line?
keeping them to a partially it's because it's across the fold, but I need to confine them to 2 specific spots in order to make this work properly because they occupy proper spaces. So that will be 2.
Okay.
And then they're equidistant, so I gotta pick one. That has most of the lines that
Oh, okay. So this is only within range of number 2?
looks like it. probably. That's a space. This needs to be in a space. Thank you for bringing it up, because I need to properly have those indicated. That's a space, and then this should properly be there. And that's 8.
This one was a 4.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta adjust 7 now.
7 occupied in even 4 squares.
Not anymore.
Was that part of your intent to get on the square?
No, I wanted to see if I was within 10 feet of both.
Her.
Oh, hers. Sorry.
No.
Okay. Because, yeah, I needed to do a better job of having those occupy proper spaces. I think it was something like that. Okay. Sorry.
You're good.
Sorry to interrupt you, Alexis.
It's all good. Right there. So I just regular moved.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold my action so that if anything pops up in number 4, I can reach it and attack it. And Scorpion Boy double moved, so he's just there for body.
We're flanking to threaten. And that was my turn.
Got the range. Got the range. Got the range. Okay, cool. Blue gets a chance to go. Let's see where he teleports to. That's
Number 4?
They teleport into each other and
Oh.
die.
I'm re-rolling that because they can't possibly be in the same square. Oh, that's interesting. So that trigger your held action?
Sierra was ready.
Get him.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Good. 11 damage. Sorry.
Are you good?
I didn't specify that I had both whips, so that I would just do the one attack for that one.
Okay. Alright,
Blue.
he's gonna use his spell-like ability. Ice Slick.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a target, so he's probably gonna target the person who attacked him, because that's kind of how they do it. But I think, do you have resistance to ice?
I do. I have
Nice.
5.
Nice.
Resistance.
That's gonna help. Make a reflex save, please.
17.
Okay. So it will be. It's 5, and then minus your resistance, which I think doesn't negate it completely.
Nothing.
And yeah, you don't fall over in the slick of ice.
Nice.
Go
Cool.
Sierra.
Nice.
Umar gets to go.
Okay. I stab him.
Yeah.
I respect you.
Yeah, you do.
Is it a charge? Or just a regular?
Now
There
I
you
stab
go.
him.
There you go.
That's a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
He's going to take 13 points of damage. What did I hit?
Is Evil's Bane active?
No.
No, they're just evil people.
Evil people.
Okay.
Magic.
We're gonna go ahead and hammer.
This music is somber.
Yeah.
Well done.
The sword's what makes sense, even though the hammer does slightly more damage. Sword's coming up, and this is Seer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So flanking, or no?
She threatens from there, yeah.
Okay. Gonna go ahead and very straightforward.
Yeah, because he teleported right into everyone's range.
I need to not roll on the table.
He's being ballsy. I
Uh,
respect it, but at the same time.
that's gonna be a 19 plus the two,
That'll do it.
20 to hit. Okay, that was
Where did he
max
The first
damage,
one was-
so 8
He just wanted
plus
to land on 8 as well. and got
14,
got to
15,
two.
16, 24 points of arcane slashing.
Oh yeah, that was quick.
Do I eat that?
I mean, that would explain why I've been missing like 2 dice.
They've been consumed.
Yeah, we were threatened by them. Ooh.
Okay, so Jitsuko turns yours before it turns back
Want to
over.
come join us?
I'm going to cast
I'll
Apple
take the
Crisp on
compliment.
Thomas.
I'm jealous.
It's very effective. And then I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself,
My sanctuary.
which will only do anything if someone attacks me. They basically have to make a will save, or they stop fucking attacking me.
I like that.
Good call.
Don't touch me. Leave me alone. I can't take a punch at them, but it means that I don't get hit yet. And then I'll walk forward and join my friends.
Hello, friend. I'm glad to see you on the ground.
Yes.
Not in the ground.
Let's see if he teleports somewhere useful. 3.
4.
Useful.
That would be incredible.
Okay. It's going to
Yeah, I can use
Less.
non-attack spells or otherwise act. I just can't take a punch.
less.
Less. +1.
Okay. We're gonna make a reflex save,
Okay, I'm good at this.
which I'm gonna roll these, and then she's gonna be like, "Nope, I saved," and I'm like, "Oh, evasion. I guess nothing happens."
That's it.
Never mind. She takes full.
Ow. Okay. Nothing else in
13
that
if that
is.
matters. 'Cause
It-
my dex is still higher.
Another one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 11. 'Tis 11 points of fire damage that gets negated.
11 less monies.
11 less monies.
Right.
Cinnamon Slut strongly approves of this
Has to
apple
fire. Proceed to kill him.
Koya!
Hang on.
She's doing her taxes.
I am. I'm keeping track. I'm subtracting 12 each round and then doing the rest. So what I would like to do is magnesis the thing of bats and throw the cage of bats at him so that it breaks apart and the bats attack them.
That's fun. That's fun.
Beehive or something.
Pretty much. But it's
Okay.
ice bats on the fire mage. That's the thought process.
Because yeah, like, no, she's doing the right thing. She's doing the right thing. Okay. So you're trying to smash the metal thing.
Yes.
Normally, it's like you wouldn't have enough force to be able to smash the metal thing on a, just a normal swing, given it's metal.
If I
But-
proceed to just bash him in the head with the cage, that's okay too.
Let's bash him, and then the, like, frost coming off of their wings will get you the frost effect that you're looking for. So I can't break
Cool.
open the cage, but you can still use fire, or ice against fire, which is... Yeah,
Point.
that's kind of...
Which is
That's
Which is
kind
the
of a
witch's
big
point.
deal.
So I'm gonna guess the
nowhere.
bashing will do a would do a D4.
It's a big thing. Make it a D8. Roll a touch attack, ranged touch attack, to be able to swing the thing and hit him. Because you still got to be able to control.
And just 1d6 for the cross, correct?
Yes, but
Sorry.
obviously hit first, which you probably do.
Oh my god.
I hope.
When I have the shadow.
20 not natural.
Perfect. Cool. Roll the D8s for the regular
So that'll
damage.
be,
sorry.
bludgeoning and then 2 ice.
The creepy villain man gave.
As the ice seems to hurt him a lot more than just a sprinkling of ice dust should.
That was the goal.
Nerd.
Good goal. Sierra's turn.
You said that this one was electricity?
Yes.
Yes.
But it is in a glass.
It's in the glass case.
Okay.
It's electric jelly.
It's a lava lamp.
It's electric.
Something about electric.
It's electric.
Alright, Scorpion Boy. Oh, wait. I did
Scorpion
that
Boy
backwards.
can-
That one's Scorpion Boy.
Yeah, Scorpion Boy can.
Can he get here?
15, 20, 25, 30.
I have no idea.
Scorpion Boy can
what
get
that is, but probably-
anywhere over here.
It
Okay.
will provoke if he gets that close. And leave that threat in the square.
Put him back where he was.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
I was looking forward to
Do
using
the
that
math
melee
again.
attack. 1d4 minus 1.
Rude, get out.
Oh, that's 10 feet, right?
Okay, so wait, you want to go 10, 15, 20, 25, 30?
Okay, sure.
And then 5,
He can get
10,
here in 30. He can take that.
25. Wait, 20. Yes. No?
He can double move.
Oh, yeah. Cool. He's there.
He's a body.
He can
He's
go
safe.
around the.
Yeah, if he's going to double move anyway, no attacks of opportunity. Attack him!
I wanted to use my 1d4 minus 1. They hit him with a stick.
Whip him dead!
I'm using both whips this time. The first one does not hit.
Ah.
The
second one is a 20 to hit, not natural.
That hits.
Okay, cool.
The click clacks.
8, 13, 17, 19 damage.
Nice. Okay, that ended. That ended.
They taunted us 1 turn ago.
Two for Sierra.
I deactivate the armor.
Mm-hmm.
I will not continue bleeding them.
Got it.
Alright, Scorpion Boy on the square now.
He's claiming his prize.
He's eating.
I had to move him to write the.
Okay,
look
okay.
at the HP total. But yeah, like
If there is a carcass, he can eat it.
yeah, you can eat the carcass because they're not evil, mysterious monster type things.
Check their bodies real quick before going into the next room.
Lots of scientific notes
Blah.
about their
That's good for you though.
I'll hang on to him.
about like what experiments they've been running on the jellies and all the different elements that they've been able to turn them. Fire was one of them that was successful. Water was unsuccessful.
Be water jellies.
Electricity, successful. Ice, successful. There's shadow question mark. As in, they have not. It sounds like from the notes that they're able to get it to work once or twice, but not consistently.
And I turn them 2-dimensional.
So, ice, electric, shadow question mark, no fire.
No, fire was good.
Fire was good, water was not.
Yeah.
They can make a fire jelly, but they can't put it out.
Hypothesis is on there. Something about like they're already liquid. They can't be more liquidy.
Is water wet?
It's scientific. Scientific
We're
jargon.
not getting into it. That's what they're asking.
What do you think?
But that seems to be most.
I'm not-
I'm not answering it while we're streaming.
Okay.
Got it.
You don't want it to bite you years later. I'm gonna
Any-
check in with everyone because it's 10:30, and as much as I'm on a kill Ganon tonight rager, if it is getting too late for people, I understand and respect that.
As far as I'm aware, Ganon has 2 more lieutenants.
Yep.
With 2 witches.
Yes.
Yep.
So we're gonna have to go through the witch fight if that's not what this was.
No, this wasn't.
No.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So we're gonna have to
Oh my
do this
God,
fight
can you imagine?
and then fight at least 3 forms of Ganondorf.
This
If we fight him in this dungeon, even.
Yeah.
this was basically the ability to check the reflectors that you just got,
Oh.
and nobody did it.
We,
You had the chance.
we checked them previously.
You had the chance.
They're good. We're
For
good.
those who have the meta knowledge of what the
Yep.
witch fight is, this was like experimental witch fight to allow you to try tactics and see if they worked.
Yep.
If we're feeling good for like a little bit more, we could do like one more room and then another session of Ganon and then video games. Or we could.
How much of this dungeon is left, Dungeon Master?
I was about to chime in, but yeah. There's gonna be a very good pause point, literally in like you walk forward. There's a dialogue scene. This is a good place to
Great.
stop.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's
Fuck
walk
yeah.
forward to that cutscene.
Let's get to the next good save point.
Through the lab, as it were, passing through. Occasionally, on the way through, you catch a glimpse of graffiti.
Ganon was here.
But passing on through, come basically in front of a very big, ornate, fancy-looking door. And from behind you, you called for me?
You are the slowest motherfucker.
I was sleeping.
Oh my god.
Then why even show up?
Were you the one that saved Jitsuko?
No. What was wrong with her?
She nearly died. We found her. Well, we might have found her.
Disappeared.
Same way that I did when you saved me.
Apparently I clipped through the floor, fell through it or something.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling at the moment?
She's alive, you're alive, Ganondorf is alive. I want one of those things to change.
Oh,
Shaken
Whoa.
but alive.
shaken and steady.
Looks at the door. You probably should have this now then.
How did
he get past us?
He came up behind us.
He's following us.
Oh, behind us? Okay, okay.
Because you guys were in the entryway doing.
Is that what woke him up?
Yep.
Probably
Nerd.
earthquake.
And he produces some vials and offers one to each. It's experimental. They came up with it at Lakeside Laboratory. If anything's going to make you feel better in fighting shake, this is going to be it.
Shake it, sha.
Shut.
Poco's the first one to test it before
I'll drink
anyone.
it.
Let's see what happens first.
Came from Lakeside Labs. I trust them.
It tastes sweet. And does a lot of good things. Wounds close. You're already at full health, so it doesn't matter anymore. And it's almost like this potion, which might have been, I don't know, blue in color, restores magical aptitude as well.
What? How much magical aptitude? Okay, so this is our rest point.
Yeah.
Oh. Can the rest of you hold on to your vials until
gonna
you're in the
say
middle of the fight?
No.
They're
This is a story moment.
They're
so-
very volatile.
Okay. Well, I will drink
She
mine.
could just mix them.
So meta, we all know what it does. Poco, not knowing that he's magic and not seeing anything happen.
Well, guess it does nothing. Will this even work for Amara? She doesn't have magic.
Heal.
3 health.
Yes.
Take it.
Better. That's 3 more health than
Whatever,
you had
bottoms up.
before.
I drink as well. Thank you. Yes.
Everyone.
Does
me.
literally nothing for me.
Same.
The potion tastes sweet.
You
almost,
just took like 11 damage. No, it's right.
almost sickeningly so. But hits with an aftertaste that stings the gullet and waters the eyes. What the F went into making this potion?
Sweet
What comes out of it is strength and vitality. Wounds close and muscles remember their old strength. Magical stores of power gifted by fate or faith once again overflow. You came all this way to do one thing, and you once again feel the strength in your bones to do it. The game saves itself. Full.
But like on
Full.
one of the things or on all of the slots?
Everything.
All the things.
Everything.
You
Do
get
I get
everything back.
some
It's like
flexibility
we
back?
got full.
No, I know it did. I'm talking about the save state. Is it on every slot?
No.
Okay, thank you. So there's still like one slot there where we saved outside of the front door,
Your
right?
save slots are unaffected.
Cool.
The game saves itself. Because none of you did it. That's where I considered to be a save point.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
The next fight feels like it's gonna be a long fight.
It's
If I do it right.
So guys, I hope it expands to an open field just so I can justify communal mount in combat. So we can all be horseback chasing after Ganon.
That's the last part of Breath of the Wild.
It's part of Twilight Princess too.
Yeah, that's
Zelda's horseback archery while you chase him down with a sword.
That's fun.
I love that fight.
Just from playing so many video games, when you find all of the med packs leading up to a new room, you're like, well,
Well, here it is.
this is gonna be some shit.
I played games like Resident Evil where you find med packs and you're like, what the fuck are these doing here? Because the game just hands them to you at the beginning of a level, and it's like, make them last.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Resident Evil for you. So, yeah. Yeah. There was a possibility of getting all of the rest of the Spirit Temple in one session. I'm not sad about anything. Like, I don't think we rushed through anything, and I don't think I'm not displeased with it, but there's more ish yet to go down.
Yep.
Question. Does all of today's session and all of our next session count as less than 24 hours?
It's, yeah. You haven't. Has not been overnight yet.
What happens at night?
The sunset.
My
The
saves go back.
spooky people.
Oh, Halloween.
Yeah. And as far as like, I feel bad because now I'm pushing back.
No, it's okay. It's
But,
okay. We said we'd play that when we were done with this.
And this seems to be close to
Racing
Halloween then.
towards.
Sarah's gonna be gone next week.
Yep.
So either we try to do a different day and jump in for
in order to try to get NDU in October, or we
Or we end up starting mid-November.
If NDU gets pushed, that's fine. Like we're still gonna play it, and the only episode out right now is the recap episode of season 3. That is the episode in between 3 and 4 that recaps.
Got it. Got it.
Ken and I just watched an episode.
Yeah, it was the recap one where he interviews all the students.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
So, if we do.
Who's there and what's up?
Hi, person. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, we're at the end, literally right now, wrapping
Yeah.
up. But
We'll be back in 2 weeks. One of our peoples is
What's their name? Who dis?
this is Chambes. Yeah, that's a good shirt, isn't it?
Wait, one more time?
Chambes? It's got Bay in the back of it, and the first is Cham. Chambes.
That sounds super familiar.
More like champion, am I right?
Hey.
Oh, got him.
yeah,
Let me sign into
thanks.
Twitch.
Court's going to bat.
I'm coming.
We will be we will be back on 2 weeks to finish up the Spirit Temple, because unless they try to just like go back and try to like pour over the Lizalfos section,
Oh no, we're gonna do it without Jitsuko.
we're gonna get Darmani back.
Sure. He just clips me like, guys, the teleport didn't work all the way. I'm here now.
Oh boy.
But then yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks to finish up Spirit Temple, and then we'll be premiering our superhero high school
Mutants and
campaign.
Masterminds.
So
Mutants
excited.
and Mastermind
So
system,
excited.
and that'll be probably in 3 weeks then, unless we have a.
Whenever this wraps.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
A week after this wraps, if everyone is still in town.
We do have a kind of. We have a couple of videos out that introduce the players of this new campaign we're doing,
Mhm.
and then the week before it drops, we're doing kind of like a session 0 type
Video.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to check out those videos, I think the YouTube link is on our end
We'll
page.
be on the end screen, yeah.
Probably is.
And if it's
I think
not,
so,
you
yeah.
can
End
literally.
screen. End screen. I'll just put it on
Yeah,
the screen.
let's put up the end screen.
And then also we might want to do a link to the Discord if anybody is interested. I'm already on OBS. What am I?
Struggling.
We got our little end screen up there.
Yep, that's our YouTube, our Insta, and let's link them to the Discord.
Is that possible to do a quick?
Look into the Discord. It will take me like 30 seconds.
Cool. We're gonna throw our Discord link up. You can check out any old VODs we've got posted there. Unfortunately, we don't have any of our campaigns from the beginning up there, but we're hoping with the Mutants and Masterminds to start cataloging everything from the start of a campaign onwards. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Hope you guys had fun, and welcome to our table.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna hold up. So he's got the Discord. He's a champion.
Champion.
It's like I do this a
So
lot.
that outro was perfect.
Cool, that's us. Bye.
Bye.